Just
Me.
teasing.
I'm so angry.
You're so
So
mad at
upset.
me. Can't you hear it in his voice?
So upset with
Angry
you.
with you about
There
stairs.
we go. Angry about stairs.
Sirius Tower Guardian.
Yes.
I'm the
I'm a
tower
big,
guardian.
big snake.
Well,
There we
because
go.
it's taller than Gotti.
Hello, everybody.
Oh yeah,
Hello.
hi guys.
Hey, that's
Please.
the thing.
So, while we're playing this game, the idea of this is that you can actually ask questions and stuff, so if you want to ask anything, feel free. Sorry, I'll be reading the chat. I do have it on the side, but, you know.
Yes,
Focused.
but you have to pay attention to things with your glorious hair.
Pantene.
He's like Rapunzel, and he's he used to have it like all pampered and stuff. And
He showers with Pantene.
Garfunkel, let
Does
down
he?
your hair.
I don't wanna.
And then instead of me climbing up of it, I'm just like, I just have it in my mouth and I'm running around with it.
Good lord.
Just-
I need food,
Barf.
guys. It's not letting me order.
While onlookers watch and laugh.
That's about what they're doing, yes.
Hello, everybody. How are you? Beautiful hair, yes. Yes, I was being told.
Garfunkel.
Winter hair.
Just
Rapunzel,
lush.
Rapunzel, let down your hair. No, it's mine!
No, that's mine.
I want to play with it.
I mean, that sums me up perfectly. No, it's mine! My hair.
Hey Garth, remember me? Do you remember anyone that? Oh my God, your hair is gorgeous. Jamie,
Chat.
What?
I just played the stream video. Your hair is actually gorgeous.
I know, right?
I'm actually jealous. He looks like a rocker metal guy.
Oh my gosh, say.
Ow!
His hair hasn't changed since the last time you saw it on video.
It has actually. It's longer and it's straighter and it's shinier and it's so like it's so pretty.
Okay.
Jamie,
Hey, hair that luscious needs maintenance.
Darth might
Really
have, you might have
does. I'm
broke
not
her.
even gonna pretend. Like,
Oh,
it's
I'll
painful.
be right back.
I heard beeping.
Oh no.
That with the mac and cheese. I am cooking for Mama.
Mm.
American chairs?
Merc and cheese.
American chairs.
Be right back.
Well, it appears that I cannot order food from this Thai place, and I am disappointed.
I don't think that's gonna work for some reason. I think I need to
Yeah.
do something different with this. It's
she said she can't order. Of course, it's not gonna work.
Shut up.
Apparently, welcome to Mod's Petting Garth.
Apparently.
Okay.
This is what I'm understanding. It's just that people are like, oh my god, hair. Yes, it's hair. I guess who
Garth.
guesses how it functions.
What?
I should be able to upgrade those SMGs.
Those,
Those smugs.
those. Oh, I don't know. They're
Actually, I've got an idea.
Surrey magnet guppies. Yes.
Surrey magnet guppies. Am I eating fish now?
SMG. Surrey magnet guppies.
Oh, but Garth, it's someone
Oh.
from the chat. Really? I'd never have guessed. Is there someone else on your account? Well,
Oh.
sarcasm aside, hey, how are you doing? You may notice I'm sarcastic. Very.
More like
Little?
snarkcastic.
Niet's in bed.
Yeah,
That's where he is.
Niet's asleep. I'm doing my best not to wake the butt up.
I would hope he's asleep, because, like, what was it, like 3 hours ago, Surrey? He was like, oh no, my phone battery.
I don't even know anymore. It was a while ago. At least 2 hours.
Yeah. He was like, oh no, my phone battery is running low.
I should
And
go
then
to
he
I
disappeared.
should sleep.
And then I got on Discord, and Jamie was in there, and I heard Newt talking, and I'm like, he said he was going to bed like an hour ago. Why is he still awake?
He had to talk to me about something important.
I know.
No,
But it
that
was
is that is a couch.
Wait.
It's the color of my soul.
Oh.
red.
Apparently. That's what someone said.
When will you hatch your Riolu eggs?
Never.
You just hatch eggs, they just kind of
Garf.
hatch on their own.
They're mine.
They're
You can't
What's in
have
that big
all
old
the same
box?
eggs.
Is that a big old box behind you?
Yes.
What's in that big old box?
Would you believe I can fit in it?
Didn't you get into one, like, last... A couple of years ago, maybe.
Yeah, but I'd stream it. But I can't get in the box. Is what I'm saying. I fit in that box.
You need
Garth,
Newt
would you
to,
say Absol is feline or canine?
It's kind of both.
Right?
It
I
has-
think they're based on, like, cat demons. Or
yeah, they are.
I would say female. Or feline. Female feline, yeah.
Female feline.
What's the difference, really?
Let's see what Newt thinks about that.
That was something that Mystera was going to ask him to break an argument on.
Oh.
But I asked it to you instead because you're awake and Garth is, or Newt's asleep.
It's kind of both. It has elements of both in them. So,
trying to think, it's like they're based on some demon that begins with a B, I believe.
in fairness, I would say the biggest problem with kind of running that logic is simply that they're
Pokemon doesn't run on logic?
well, Pokemon doesn't run our logic. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's true. They have a lot of interesting things they run on instead.
Yeah. Which props to them, but at the same time, it's illogical. Ah!
Oh yeah, Baize, Chinese mythology, that's what it was.
There you go. See.
I knew it was something with a B.
Hashtag research.
Apparently, Nietta's in the box behind you, Garth.
Totally. Despite the fact he literally does not fit, but we'll go with
Would his Sono fit? I mean, if it's a feline and we've basically made that
okay,
known.
73 star. Just so you know, I am actually trying to progress in this with a 10 out of 10. I've done it with 8 out of 10. Yeah, you get stars for completing it. I'm not very good at this game, to be honest with you. Oh, I am normally, but I've been away from it for so long that I'm kind of poop. Not very good at it, you know what I mean?
Novi has muted herself for the time being.
Yeah, Novi will be with you soon.
Also, the females in this stream are Novan, Chan, Sei, and Soraya.
Oh,
I am
something
saying-
quiet.
Hi. Yeah, you're a little bit quiet. Like, I was trying to listen to the stream, but I know
Well,
it
kind
echoes
of have
sometimes.
to be, so normally I'm a bit louder, but I do need to be quiet. Adam is in bed, so
Is there a way for you to turn up the mic so they hear you louder and you're not actually louder?
it's on full volume.
Yeah, sensitivity.
No.
No, it's on full.
Hello.
Welcome back. Novi.
Welcome back, Novi.
I couldn't say much of anything.
Fair enough.
Yeah. I saw.
Reasons.
Good reason.
That didn't sound
Reasons.
healthy.
Reasons.
This
Yeah,
person's
I'm
looking
looking.
at the chat.
Mm-hmm. What's the YouTube
Go
channel
Purse.
this is on? The YouTube channel would be ours.
I will go look at that, Mystera. Sorry about that.
Of the same name.
I don't know.
Oh, no, you're very quiet.
I have to talk slowly.
I know, but I'm trying to. Wait, see, now, if this was on Discord, we could actually make you liar. Liar?
I could make you louder. I make myself louder. I can make everyone quieter, louder. I could do.
I sure
other
did
things.
forget the locker.
Discord is better than Skype. Let's put it that way.
So, yeah, the
I'm gonna
second
to
they
look
have
at this.
screen sharing and webcams, I'm ditching Skype.
Yeah. That's so adorable.
Shut up.
Okay, now I'm updated.
I think Garth just likes anybody squeaking when they yawn.
Accurate, to be honest. Completely. I want 5. 1 isn't enough
What's the point of the game?
to win.
Well,
It's-
Garth, I
it's
think
a
you said of
basic-
any game.
It looks like a basic tower defense,
It is. It's just tower defense.
which means defend your property.
Yep. Things
some
are
ask
going to
time it's-
kill you. You don't want them to. So you're going to make it so they can't by building towers and stopping them.
Yay.
Blockade.
Pretty much every majority of mobile games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, these things have a lot of health. Maybe I should have upgraded that one. I am learning with this, so do keep that in mind. I'm not. And plus, we're not really here for the gameplay. I wanted to interact with people for a little bit.
They haven't been asking very many questions yet. You should encourage them more.
Yeah, guys, you should ask questions.
Oh, that's doing damage. Oh wow, that's actually really doing damage. Okay, so let's restart again.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Isn't that the game of life, Gav, to win? I suppose it is, yeah. Good question. Don't you want to be a winner?
No.
I'm the winner. What am I even quoting when I say that? I actually can't remember.
Yourself.
No, I'm actually quoting something and I can't remember what. And this kind of upsets me. Yeah. Oh, Dungeon Defenders. Yeah, I played that a long time.
Yeah.
I like guys need to do a better job defending the tower. I actually played this game ages ago and I just sort of realised, hey, I have it downloaded. Okay. And
Can you ask Garth to speak louder? Shadow rating,
No.
he cannot.
no.
He has a roommate who is asleep, who happens to be Niet, who was not in the box behind him.
Yeah, is in bed, and I do not desire to wake him up.
Like yesterday. By accident.
Do you wake him up?
No,
So remember last night
with the call.
with the accidental call.
Yeah.
How's your day been? The day started off being a bit meh, and then it got even more meh. So I'm trying to have a bit of a better day by doing this.
Wait, why was your day mer?
Various reasons. Wait, why did I do that? Ugh.
I mean, my day was mer because it's like I woke up earlier and I was like, yay, I'm up early. And then I'm like, oh no, I'm not feeling good. And then I went to sleep for the rest of the day.
I was awake till like 8 o'clock a.m. my time.
Proof
Just
shows
lurking.
isn't in the box. Garth, how does one win Poker Farm?
Win?
You win Poke Farm
By being a
by
decent person.
being an admin. Haha, you guys are never gonna win.
Oh wow.
Oh! Way to kill their dreams, Sai.
In first place, we have Niet.
Hey
Fancy
mods.
code in the website.
He wins by default. In second place, we have Garth, who worked his way to the top. In third place, we have me, who also worked their way to the top. And no one else is gonna win ever again. The end.
Hey mods, what inspired you to be mods?
Wanting to help people.
To be fair, 3 of us aren't mods.
2 of them are admins, and one's an art manager. I think that question only applied to me, which is
No, no,
helping.
Well, in fairness, you're a modded trainer.
This is true, yeah.
So, literally.
But
that
it was
didn't
called a
apply
mod
to
app,
me.
so I don't know. I guess the question doesn't apply to any of us.
Well, let's just stop being pedantic.
This is true.
And let's just say that it does.
Different staff members, different ranks.
Novi, why do you want to be art staff?
Novi is art stuff.
I know, but why? Asking question
Oh,
why,
did
phrasing
Novi
for
want
them.
to be art stuff?
I've always loved. I was on PF1, and I've always wanted to be a part of the art staff since PF1, because I had the skill. I had the skill, and I had the love to.
Have the power.
I had the power.
You can catch me. I am like the Eiffel Tower.
That doesn't move.
That doesn't move.
And I wanted to help make Poke Farm even better.
You succeeded. Well done.
You have
And
done.
I succeeded like months after I joined PFQ.
I'm just very impressed with writing cards. Synchronization.
I know you can barely hear my voice. I can't speak very loud. Sorry. I know it's annoying. It's annoying for me as well.
How dare Newt sleep like a normal person with a sleep schedule?
Right. I don't think that's gonna work. Oh. They got distracted. Okay. That works.
The meaning of life is the answer to that is 42.
Correct. You
No.
am the winner.
Elvie, what's your favorite part of doing the art? Making people happy. One of my favorite sprites that I worked on was revamping Lunapine and Orchid.
They were very well done.
and just seeing how it made people happy made me happy. Or when I redid the NPCs, there's like I remember some people that liked how it looked because it looked more Pokemon-ish, and they liked it.
I've forgotten how to sell things. I don't know how to sell them. That's how.
You sell things by pushing the items in front of the enemy's face and being like, "Take this," and they pay you to go away.
You're like,
Basically,
take this, criminal scum.
my name is pronounced Say.
No,
Watch
it's
it.
not.
My name is pronounced Say. I swear to God, you guys, if you call me C one more time.
It's pronounced soy.
Oh my God.
I wish I had those pictures from Shazi still.
I think another thing that
Where did the
Makes-
health bars go?
over
You
Rainbow
killed them. You protected your tower too effectively.
I think another thing that I like about doing the arts is making the fake mon that I make, making them look as real as an official Pokemon sprite as possible. Cause I've actually
What the heck?
I've actually forgotten that certain PFQ sprites aren't official.
Like Megayena, like you can crystal slate.
I forgot Mega Mightyena was official. I forgot
Not official.
wasn't official. I forgot Mega Flygon wasn't official. I forgot Mega Raichu wasn't official. I forgot Ludapine wasn't official.
I didn't, but I'm behind on what official Pokemon are in the last like 2 gen. I can't remember Alola's names very well.
I keep referring to one of the Pokemon by various names because I can't. I just gave up on it.
Which one?
Goosupod.
Oh, Gosolopod,
Oh,
or whatever the thing's name is.
Basically, McHardbug. Only there's a profanity thrown somewhere in there.
Just
It's like seriously, you guys. Gen 7 has been such a pain in the butt to sprite.
Just call it a potato bug because when it rolls up, it'll look like one.
It's been straining everyone on art stuff for
It's been
like
killing everyone.
since we started. The shinies are different. There's like colors that aren't supposed to be there.
There are
that
colors that make no sense. Okay, the hardest alternate colors to do to date was Passimian.
Oh dear.
Passimian shiny makes 0 sense, and I'm crying.
God.
Like Sai and Liz, that's Banana Lizard to you guys. We were all like, "What the hell do we do with this? Why are its arms black where there was white? Why does its tail switch colors? Why is everything?" Like, if you guys look up the Cerebi comparison for Passimian, like, nothing makes sense. Let me find the template that Sai put together for it. It was hilarious. Hold on a sec. Like, we were all crying because it was just so difficult.
Another one.
Just so you know, I'm doing terrible with this.
You're
I just-
terrible at games.
I-
That's why.
Well, I've given it up as a bad job. I've been laughing listening to you guys, and it's been distracting me. And I'm like, oh right, I have 900 points. I should probably spend them. That's why
Another-
I'm losing.
Passimian has been the one that's just been
Passimian has just been a nightmare.
another
Simeon
one.
just says is mean.
Another one that like gave us like a scratch on the head was Incineroar.
Oh my god.
Why the black stripes turned white and then they switched, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's
I have
Why?
a feeling that Pokemon just hired a whole new staff to do Alola and they didn't know the old way of doing it.
Like, seriously, Gen 7 has been such a pain in the butt for us, but we've got it done.
and then there's some that you get that haven't been released yet that they're just slightly color changed. Not even
Toxic
No,
gluttony
not-
that
not even
Sorry.
not even to like Garchomp was, which it was like a different hue, which is like a little darker than normal. Like literally slight color changes to everything.
toxic person who did the Bone Sweet line was Shazi. And she did a very good job on the melon, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, she did.
Did not mean to interrupt you, so
Here it
I
is.
apologize.
That's perfectly fine. I was ranting.
I was like, I have, yeah.
Here you go, guys. This was the chart that Sai had put together to show like like the top of its arm and the stripe on its tail become the same color. And the lower half of the arm takes the color that's on the feet and the rest of the tail. And we're all sat there like, what the hell is Gen 7 doing? Why does it change color all of a sudden? Why is it such a pain in the butt?
It just
It's
likes
just-
you, that's all it is. It's like, I like you. I'm going to give you trouble now.
Art staff is Mega Alola Ninetales in the works. Plans are plans. We have plans. We have plans. Just in general.
Hold on.
We have to work on various things before we do anything else.
Yeah,
There's the
I don't think I don't think we're gonna be making like our own. Well, I say that, and we already have variants. I'm lying.
Sort of.
It's like I don't think we'll be attacking like other variants for a while. I think the variant Oricorio was mainly done because we're like, oh hey, there are like 5 different colored plants. So let's just make another colored Oricorio. Why the hell not?
I still wanna,
So
I still wanna
that's
know
fine.
how a koala is in Hawaii. I will never,
So-
never understand
Koala.
that. Kamala
Make
koala.
way! Make way! Koalas, it's time you knew.
Oh,
The
gosh.
region of Olola. I don't know. I can't.
No,
I
just
did
no.
terrible on that. I gave up. I gave up on that. To be honest, I don't even know what towers I have available to me.
But yeah, as
Last
far
one?
as back on the Passimian for a bit. In terms of Gen 7, Passimian is like the most different shiny. Like they turned the colors on top. They turned the colors upside down in Passimian.
Oh, I will be just back in just a moment. I just realized my dog doesn't have water down.
Okay, babe. See you soon. But like in terms of just Gen 7 in general, I've been pretty disappointed with the shinies, and that's kind of weird coming from, dark stuff, but a lot of us have been disappointed with the shinies because honestly, like 95% of the shinies in Gen 7 are just palette swaps.
It's true.
I'll better.
And
My
Oh,
newest.
go on.
I'm sorry.
No, go
My
ahead.
my newest disappointment is Gosleopod. Whatever the hell his name is right
Galia's
now.
pod. What's wrong with Galia's pod?
The shiny. It's Wimpod has red tint. Like has red and it's like white. The shell's white, but it has red accent. But
Yeah.
then Gosleopod, the evolution, it has that red. It has the red shell. It has the red accent. But then the underbelly does not change. I was expecting it to have a red tint to match the red accents,
Yeah.
or like a lighter red, the underbelly. No, it's still purple. Why? It matched the normal. It matched normal because it was purple, but it doesn't match the shiny. Okay.
Porque? Again, it's like the shinies in Gen 7 have been a major disappointment, or a real head scratcher, a la Passimian.
No, los dos.
¿Por qué no los dos?
Skylar the Potato asked, "What are you guys' favorite Pokemon Pokefarm exclusive, albino, or melon?"
All of them.
As far as exclusives go, alright, go on, sorry.
I was gonna say, as far as exclusives, I'm a nerd, so I love Death Star Voltorb the best. It's true.
There's exclusives, there's variants, and then there's megas. As far as exclusives go,
By the by. Someone just called me, and I quote, precious looking, so I stuck my tongue out.
As far as the exclusives go, out of the ones that have been released so far, I'm between Empire, Serene, and probably the Fame Weno.
1 second.
I mean, I love the what?
Yes,
Interrupt
Miss Dara.
me. God.
Just saying yes to Miss Dara, that's all.
Oh, okay. Like,
Oh,
I absolutely adore the Fame Weno line. Like, we had Fame Weno way before Oricorio was a thing. It was drafted and planned, like, I'd say, like, 6 months before Oricorio was even, like, released to, like, leak to the public. So we were like, yes! We're gonna have a Flamingo Bird, it's gonna be music-based, and then Gen 7 had Oricorio, and we're like, that's not fair.
How dare.
I swear someone from our staff team is like leaking what we're doing.
We're just like, that's not fair. But I just love the idea that we have like this flamingo and it's all like based on this Spanish music. As for Empire, I love Empire, I love the design, I love
Oh my
demons.
god. Right.
And it's got this like whole lore behind it, and it's
Love
amazing.
it.
And I like Empire, but just the making of that sprite.
The making of the
and
sprite was pain
Shazzy.
blood.
Me,
Me and Perth just deleted the same message.
And as for Serene, I love that it's a completely revamped Dracator, which was a Zodiac exclusive from PF1. Sai did fantastic with the revamp.
Fantastic, it's beautiful.
And then the both of us worked on the dex description for Serene, and I'm like, I really like what I really like what we came up with. But yeah, that's as far as exclusives go. As far as megas go, I'm probably always going to be partial to Mega Mightyena because that was the first mega that I made, and it was the first mega on site.
It's truth.
And as far as variants, variants.
Yes, this is a tower defense game.
Probably the Shinx Lion or Mayquaza, because Mayquaza was another one that I made from the anime. And Shinx was adorable.
I think my favorite Fakemon on the site, Lunapine,
Biased.
Orchid. Yeah, I'm biased because I loved them, but I was the one who also worked on them. Lunapine, Orchid, and Goldsold, and I also love Empire.
Oh yes, Gosold! Oh my god, Gosold! I love them all.
I love that it
Okay.
evolved with a nugget.
When I actually saw Goldsold months before PF1 went down, and I was so disappointed with how it looked.
Yeah.
And then and Sai came to me with a design that she made, and I did some edits. And then it was me, Sai, Say, and who else that was working that helped work on it?
Shazzy, I believe.
Shazzy. We all worked together to make the new Gold Soul line, and I'm just yes.
Mm-hmm.
And then I've always loved
This is good.
Lunapine, and I've always loved Orchid from PF1. I just didn't like how the sprites looked back then.
Lunapine got very few adjustments.
Oh yeah.
Orchid and Orcalat got some slight adjustments.
Mm-hmm.
Goldsold and Goldestein were completely revamped, like with along with Dracator / Serene. And I think we changed the name because honestly, we just felt like it. There was no reason to change the name. We were just like, you know
There
what,
was
Serene.
reason. There was reason.
Yes, Rob. Yes, Rob. Empire just enrages me.
Oh, why did Shiny Mayquaza get changed?
It says stream is only in Garth Barfcam. The reason I'm the only one is because I'm the one streaming. In order to get other people, they'd have to have webcams. They'd have to be showing their webcam on Skype. You know, it just eat a lot of space up as well. It's kind of awkward.
Yeah, I'm also not really comfortable showing my face, to be honest.
Yeah, Say's not comfortable with it. I know Suri's not comfortable with it. Novi does it every now and again.
I've only showed my face once on stream, and that was because I was showing my T-shirt.
Hashtag never again.
Yeah,
What about you, Suri? Exclusive Mega variants.
I didn't even say my megas.
Oh, fine, go on.
No luxury answer.
No, you go right ahead. I was put on the spot just now, so I don't know.
I'm sorry.
That's
That sounded so mean though.
Hashtag salty.
My favorite megas are Zoroark, Zoroark, Raichu, and Noivern.
Mhm.
Slightly biased because I made Noivern and Raichu. I
Orbeez
said
is fabulous. I love him.
I've heard
I
worse
wanted-
reasons to have a bias.
I wanted to make an Noivern because of Say.
What
And
are
then-
your guys' plans for days? I don't know.
And
We know.
and I made Raichu even though I told everyone I wasn't going to make it.
Yeah, right.
It's you, Novi. It's you.
I'm
No
not
one
gonna
believed
make
that for a
Raichu.
minute.
You guys knew this was bound to happen.
Basically.
And Zoroark is just so fluffy.
Mm-hmm.
And
So fluffy, I'm gonna die.
and I know of the exclusives that I made, the variants, Frost Tower line, the exclusive choose because I was very proud with those. So proud.
Hold on. Why does the gaming bonus count to have Homestuck horns? It won't for long. You don't need
Nope.
to
Yeah,
worry about
it wasn't for long.
Yep.
No, I did that in the wrong place. Ah.
Frost Hour and Children, those were also PF1 events, which were also completely revamped.
Same with all the exclusive choose, and those are revamped
Mhm.
and corrected.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at you, surfing Pikachu.
Hey, you, Pikachu. Stop looking disgusting.
What about your Pointe style or Choreo?
Pointer.
Oh yeah,
Pointer.
and Pointe.
Pointer.
I think I love Pointe more because of the fact that so much work was put in for users just to try and figure it out how to get it.
Yeah. I love it when the community comes together like that.
Same.
I mean, I did get a little bit salty, but I was like, okay, I need to help people because they're getting salty as well. And it's like, come on, you can't just be like, oh, I have to put work into it. How dare? It's like, really, you want everything handed to you on a silver platter? This is a game. Play the game.
Galen one.
I stopped being salty eventually, and I was just like, right, I'm gonna help you out. Because I don't like it when people get salty, especially over stupid things. They just walked through my barricade.
What about you,
Cheeky.
Garth? Or unless Suri has her answers now.
What? Oh, I wasn't around for PF1, so I don't know any of the old sprites, but I love Empire. That's my favorite exclusive. I really do. I don't
just
remember the other
remember-
parts of the question, but Empire is just like, oh my god.
Exclusives, megas, variants. Yeah.
Oh gosh. The variant would be my Death Star Voltorb, and I guess, I know it's nothing special really, but like the Seal and Dugong line is the first melons I ever got, so they are therefore my favorite.
I'm gonna do something ridiculously stupid.
What?
Go on.
I'm just gonna put tons of mortars around.
Do it.
What about you, Garth? What are your favorite PFQ variants?
All of them. I'm just constantly impressed by the work that the art staff do. I can't pinpoint one single I can't point one that I like, you know?
Yeah.
Um,
Nothing.
and besides, I'd be
Curse.
biased and just say Riolu anyway.
Well, Galantwin and Megora give me life. The Rainbow Snakes are too precious. Yeah, those remain very shazzy. They're based off of like Aboriginal folklore, with like rainbow snakes. Curse style
Yes.
trail.
Aboriginal.
Aborigines.
Mimikyu won't be added.
Yes, Melon Mega Mediana. Again, I'm very biased towards Mega Mediana because I made those lines. I made the entire line. Like it does need a few. It does need some touch ups. It's probably gonna get like rewritten in the future, but the design's not gonna change. It's probably just gonna get a different like pose.
Every time someone asks about Mimikyu, it gets delayed by a week.
Thank you.
I kind of want to shiny hunt Ghostwell, but I need so much DP, which is appropriate considering it's a golden goose.
It's
Sarah.
literally golden. You want to hunt the golden goose? You better be willing to pay for the golden goose.
Right?
Oh.
That gold turns into the egg.
Oh yeah, why did shiny make Quasar get changed? To be honest with you, it got changed like so long ago. I forgot the reason why we changed it. But I think Psy did the new shiny for it. I know that the old shiny was like a pale purple and green,
The new one,
and I
like,
think
gold.
I think we changed it because of consistency. Like, no, probably not. I think we just changed it because we're like, oh my god, this looks like such a cooler palette. But it was
Yeah.
like ages ago at this
Cooler palette,
point.
therefore new
So
picture.
I honestly I don't have an answer for that, other than we're
I have
probably
a
like,
better
oh my
answer.
god, that looks cool.
I have a
Like,
better answer.
Go ahead.
Art staff is evolving. We're finding better palettes that
yeah,
will match the line better.
It's true.
yeah. Miquise is my
They are
baby,
This
which is
is-
becoming more and more
probably
skilled.
This is why a number of melons have been edited from like what they originally looked like, because they needed the edit. They need the edit.
I love
Mhm.
that. No Mimikyu till 30,918. See, might be good. We'll get Mimikyu when we get Half-Life.
Yes, basically.
Yep.
Accurate.
Keep asking about it. I'm not gonna give it out.
When will more Pokemon join the site? Oh yeah,
After-
you already answered that one. Okay.
Yeah.
Was Pokefarm your first jobs? If not, what was your first job? I'm gonna point out right now, student, this isn't a job. It's volunteer work.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
no one's
for
paid.
everyone that's not.
At least I'm not.
For everyone that's not Garth or Niet, it's a volunteer position. Myself included.
Yeah.
I treat it like a job,
Yeah.
Right.
and I love it.
Well, we can literally give people, what's the word I want?
Incentive?
No, not incentive. I mean, we give incentive, obviously, but the words I'm looking for are, references. So, like, when people go looking for a job, we can be like, yes, this person is awesome, give them a job.
Except if you're in the US, unless you decide to, have my employer give you a long distance call to UK.
And why wouldn't I?
Because my employers in America probably would not call the UK.
Davos.
I know.
P.S. Email.
Gypsy
yeah.
Danners, favorite evolution, Leafeon, and then probably Sylveon.
Love how I'm just, by the way, email.
My favorite evolutions are Jolteon, Umbreon, and Sylveon. I have such a big love for electric type Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
Really? I
Just-
haven't noticed.
No way. Nobody hates electric Pokemon.
I'll fight you both.
Fight
I will win. I'll sit on you.
And Sylveon's growing on me, but I've also always loved dark types, besides electric types. And it's just love.
Flareon and Espeon, and the eventual dragon, if we ever get one.
And Garth is
Dragonon.
gonna say Leafeon.
Am I?
Yes, you are.
Is he?
DNC The Rock asks, what are you guys' plans for obtaining Solgaleo and Lunala? Considering one is exclusive to Sun, other is exclusive to Moon. Irrelevant, because we have both Kyogre and Groudon, and we have Reshiram and Kyurem, and
Pokemon Dialga.
we have all the versions exclusive, so it's kind of irrelevant.
To answer Skylar the potato, yes, art staff is always evolving. We find things, and we like look things up. Every single time we work on something, and then we find things out later on that, oh, this fits better than what we have been doing before. That's why, like, what can I say? That's
I just realized something. Oh my god, I'm an idiot.
pretty much like there's like there's for example there's these two things that we found that involve consistency.
Oh yeah, I've already stated that in the thread that Inoshima posted about Lavresta. Yeah, the albinos and melons. Don't be surprised if you're going to see a bunch of them changing.
Yeah.
Basically,
This might sound like it's a little bit, I'm not gonna say mean. It might sound a bit, funny. So, this is just because of the wording. It's not meant in a funny way at all. But things change. I can understand if something changes to something you don't like, but we're looking at improving continuously. So if something changes and you don't like it, don't go off about it. You should, feedback. Let us know what you like, what you don't like, why you don't like it. Who knows? It might
Constructive
change
criticism.
again to something you do like.
In regards to albinos getting changed, most of the albinos, they have issues with visibility and outlines. Like we saw like on Battle Dragonite just recently because we had to do the mega for it. It uses the same outline colors as normal Dragonite, and you know, basically what? So, a lot of the albinos have outline issues and again visibility issues. Like, I don't know if anyone's gotten albino Suicune yet, but I can tell you right now, it's really hard to see the pattern on albino Suicune. So I'm looking at getting stuff like that adjusted. And when I'm talking about visibility, I mean like some patterns can't be seen. You can't see like the face because it blends in too much with the outline. So stuff like that is going to be adjusted with the albinos mostly. But the palettes are going to try to stay as close to the original as they can. But again, making things more visible. In regards to melons getting changed, some melons might be getting a palette, like a different palette, if only because some of the melons have really bright, really neon, really, dare I say, grotesque colors on them. But those melons were done like 3 years ago, and
Just so you know, you guys can't be heard right now. Something's happened. It's not you, just so you know. It's me. Something's gone on my end. Apparently there's no microphone detected. Obviously there is. See if that fixes it. Oh, that fixes it. All I did was recall.
yeah.
Ah, great.
What's up?
I'll be right back. My Skype first.
Oh, okay. Right, hang on. Technical difficulties, aren't they fun? Isn't Skype a wonderful program?
Oh,
Skype
you.
is a wonderful program, isn't it?
I hate Skype. I hate
Mhm.
Skype. I really do.
Skype is a perfect program with no
Did
bugs
it
or
work for
glitches
everyone?
whatsoever.
Sure.
Well, I wanted you in the call, so.
Oh,
Funnily enough, I was actually done with my melon talk. I was like, all right, I'm actually going to let Novi speak now.
And now
Because-
Novi's having issues.
Hello.
Yeah.
oh my god.
Hey, Novi.
Hi, Novi.
Hey.
Oh no,
That
he's,
was fun.
oh no, I accidentally double clicked and it closed me out of the call.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
I was
okay.
like wondering why there was two of the same call.
Ah, that was so we
right.
could get, Siri back.
His Skype is perfect.
What was said? Because
I had basically finished up saying like most of the melons really shiny, really neon, really grotesque-ish colors. So we're gonna try to like tone it down. If we can't tone it down to the point where it looks good, we're gonna be looking at other palette options. And then I was gonna be like, and now I'm gonna let Novi speak because I'm sure she wants to say something about it too. So,
yeah, there's
Yeah.
also a number of I believe there could be a number of melons that also have colors that are too close to each other that also don't fit in with the Pokemon that it is. For
Yeah.
example, Noivern. Noivern has 3 different colors. The original melon for it had like a very soft purple, soft violet, and 2 blue colors. That's not a Noivern, it's also not consistent, so it was changed. And then when I colored in the new melon Noivern, I made over 200
Do you
combinations.
still have that file?
Yes, I do actually. Over,
Feel free to post it. I mean,
over 200 combinations using off black and purple. And Say picked the ones she liked, and we worked from there.
yeah.
Let me find them actually. Let me see if I can still have them posted up.
Alright, well, while she's looking for that, I also saw another question about talking about Aviator Taylor and Aviator Swallow. I just wanted to touch up on that really quick. Those, Aviator Swallow has been brought back in the form of a contest hall costume. While we were doing, while we were picking which events to come back from PF1, we've realized that a lot of the events have clothing on them. Aviator Taylor, Jester Apom, even Armored Mewtwo. It's all costumes or clothing-like items. So what we've decided to do with those is just do outfits for them. Which is why we have a Jester Apom costume, Aviator Swallow costume, stuff like that.
That was the best suggestion I ever gave.
Yeah, it was
I
really.
love and I was very set on making the outfits and then bringing back PF1 outfits. All of the current outfits that are signature outfits that are from Pokemon from 1 to 4, because 6 and 7 were on PF1. Swallow, Lopunny, Dragonite, and Apom all have
There was a
signature
bunch.
outfits. Minus Dragonite, Apom, Lopunny, and Swallow, their signature outfits for PF1. I made completely new ones that actually looked better and made more sense. The first one that I made of all of them was Masked Lopunny, which is now called Hero Lopunny.
I love it!
And even then, I made the first version, and then I edited the version to what we have now. And oh my god, it was much love. And the one that I had the hardest one working on was Apom, because I kept getting scared looking at Apom. So I had a
The sense of bars over the.
I had a censor the eyes over, and then the body's too small, so I couldn't do much. It bugged me the whole time.
She had it on share screen. And I was looking at her, I'm like, Novi, what are you doing with the face? She's like, I'm terrified of Apom's eyes. And I'm like, they can't be that bad. And then she uncensored it, and I'm like, oh my god, put it back.
Yeah, they were staring into my soul.
Apom freaks me out. I don't like it.
And then another thing with Jester Apom or any of Apom's outfits is because Apom is a small body and very small space, so I had to adjust everything when making it. And then
I'm gonna break in here and answer a question really quick. God had asked us if we've played any of the Pokemon Reborn or Fandom games. I
No.
have all of
I
them.
think
I haven't
Anyway,
played.
that's all.
I haven't played Reborn, but I do have. What is that called?
Zeta?
No, Animatium.
Oh, Adamantium? Or...
the nuclear one.
Yeah, Zeta, I think.
Yeah, no. Oh, I can't remember the name. And also, I've also played Dawn of Darkness, which is
Oh my gosh, I played that too.
an open world Pokemon fan game, which still confuses the living butts out of me.
I played the
Living butts.
Yep.
I remember playing the nuclear one with, I believe it was Suri, Shazzy, Novi, and Garth on call, and we're all going through it. And Novi and I, we kept on getting so annoyed at the sprites. We were just
Oh,
like,
yeah.
why does it look like
No, that was
cake?
all of us. We were all
Yeah.
hating the sprites. It was like, oh my god, please stop.
It's
Please
so
fix
big!
it. They weren't even consistent sizes. Like, there was Pokemon that were supposed to be smaller than others, and the bigger Pokemon was a smaller sprite. And it was just like, what?
Yeah. Like, it was a good story, but it's like, once your art staff, you notice these things. And it's just-
Uranium.
Uranium,
Thank
that's what
you.
it was. Pokemon Zeta was the zombie apocalypse one, which was pretty cool.
I liked Uranium a lot.
It's not like it was a bad game. I hope no one takes
it
away
wasn't.
that.
No,
It's
no.
that it's more that it was just once you've played a game and become art staff for it, and then you look at everything else, you've got that critical eye.
Yeah.
That's
I
all it is.
always get critical whispers, but it's like with Uranium, it's a good game. The story's fine. The artwork that they have for it is pretty good, but it's like they had 9 years to work on it.
It shows.
It shows, but it's like there was things with the sprites that could have been worked on through those years.
I agree.
Basically, if nobody was working in it, holy crap.
almost like they put
Mysteria compliments
more
to
into
the albino child. That was Psy, I believe. If it wasn't Psy, it was probably Shazzy.
Shazzy?
I forget. It may have been Psy at the time, 'cause I think Psy was still on staff at the time when Children came around. What were you going to
Before
say,
she took
Sarah?
a
I'm
break.
sorry.
I don't remember. It wasn't important. I was saying I think it was something along the lines of, I think they focused on the gameplay and mechanics more than they focused on the art, because you can tell the gameplay was really well thought out and the art was kind of questionable.
I'm serious. What's a Garf? Hi.
Garf is a Garf.
Yeah.
Epic Kit Kat 23. Again, I'm sorry. I'm going back to the older questions that I know were missed.
No worries.
I really think that the legendaries for Pokemon Sun and Moon should have summons that can only be used on their specific times. I vehemently disagree, because you'd be excluding people that can't get a certain summon at a certain time. Like me, for example, when my sleep schedule is destroyed, I'm always up when the server is at night.
Same here.
So that would be
Novi-
excluding users, and that wouldn't go over good.
Novi doesn't get proper sleep. Stay has very questionable sleep schedule.
Yes, yes, she does.
And my sleep
When
schedule
she's-
seems to be UK time.
Oh, I found my my Noivern. I had put them in the garbage because I didn't need them anymore.
Oh
But
no!
I thankfully did not delete everything.
Yeah.
Can I post them?
Yeah. Damn it. Novi, you're like you don't need to ask to post stuff now. Yeah.
Habits.
Habits go unposted.
I ask for everything. Those two links is literally all the combinations that I made.
Mhm.
And the current Mega Noivern colors we have was because Say accepted it.
Yeah.
And if it was Say approved because it's Noivern.
It was say approved.
It was say approved.
because it's Noivern's her baby.
Novi's like my baby. I'm very critical with it. Oh my god.
That super young voice,
Probably
Xenophile, that's probably me. Novan-chan.
Novan-chan.
Canonically, Sogalia was male, Lunana is female, even though they're genderless in play. We do have genders on PFQ for Legends, so
Yeah.
we might, we might play around with that idea, Mr.
We do actually have genders on PFQ, because it made no sense. Like, oh, they're genderless. Then how is there Latios and
Latios
Latias
and
that are
Latias.
clearly gendered?
Yeah.
And
I think
he
they are
turned-
gendered. I forget if they're gendered in game or not. I don't know.
They're
Legends
not,
are weird.
They're not.
There's very few legendaries that have genders.
I know
with, like,
Heatran.
Heatran, Cresselia, the Eon duo.
That's Lanios and Lanios, babe.
No, it's a.
My name's Novi.
I can,
My name's Novi.
And for a Night Fan 2 makes me smile. Never. This is it. No more Alolan Pokemon ever. Yeah, basically. That, or you guys are gonna get Emma's paint sprites again as you guys keep on asking for Mimikyu. Swear to God.
Yep,
Oh my god, that'd be funny.
we'll do it again. Don't test us.
I'll erase every single Mimikyu sprite I've made.
Just let it be a question mark, like the new no avatar people's sprites are. That'd be
Yep, that'll be-
hilarious. It's
that'll be
released,
the
but here it is.
What's that? You want Cosmog? No Cosmog for you. You have a scribble on paper. That's it.
I don't think we would ever make a new type, would we?
Type.
All 18
Spirit?
types are. All 18
We
types are
don't.
probably sound.
For one, we don't mess with Ken that much, and two, we would have to do a lot of rebalancing.
Don't get me wrong, we do retcon some things where there was like limitations of the stuff.
System at the time.
System, yeah. Like for example, the Nidorans were never intended to be two separate lines. That's not what they were intended, but it's the only way they could do it. So that's what they did.
To answer Spoon, who asked, will the artwork of the people on the sites, like Holly, Doug, change in the future?
Could do.
No. No. Mine.
Their designs are pretty much the same, unless we're like, hey, give them different clothes. But it's like the artwork itself was done by Novi. Unless Novi feels like her art style has improved and she wants to replace the NPC portraits, they're gonna stay as they are.
Yes, it would say so. Like, I could add different clothes on them and
Yeah.
stuff. The one that just got recently updated was Laurel, and that's because of Froaky's
Froakie
egg.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. The page that you linked all the different Noivern sprites to, it just loaded for me, and I'm just like, what? Wow.
That's what Novi does. That's Novi right there. Novi.
I have a thing where I give options and then let staff.
a lot of them.
Yeah, no kidding.
I make options for like staff to pick which one's better, which one looks nice, instead of just having one.
Yeah.
But then
I re-
Noivern was the one that I'm just like, here guys, what? Novi, stop!
Oh my gosh. It's wow. So
Mhm.
many.
She's dedicated.
And then I'm just
What was
very
the thing?
dedicated.
looking at the melon in my fields, and I'm just like, okay.
So
You are a
Spoon
lot of work.
asks, what was the thing that you like the least sort of best about PF1 and the same for new PF? As far as best about PF1, I mean, we've revamped a lot of the features, but I think missed from PF1, since we don't have some of the things from PF1. We've already taken care of like the tracker. The tracker is pretty much mobile. The fields are pretty much mobile friendly, which was what the tracker was for. I'd say Dreamworld, but it was unfinished. I think I'd probably say what I said the other day in staff chat, which was the wheel, the shiny wheel from Doug's stall, because it was a good way to get rid of shinies and the whole IP stuff. And
I have over 200
Even then,
shiny
that was-
Pichu.
even then, the shiny wheel was broken.
I need to get rid of those shinies.
Yeah.
What's your favorite type? Electric.
Dragon.
Love electric. Say.
Yeah.
What about accessories or customizable character card avatars? We want to answer that one?
Oh, hold on a sec.
And there's dead air on the call.
Sorry, I was looking. What was the question? I kind of like spaced out.
What
for a
ab-
sec.
What about accessories or customizable trainer card avatars?
It's being. I mean, it's already said that it's being done. It's it's something that's going to be done. The focus right now is on Ben 7 now.
Yes.
Is what I'm gonna say. Also,
Tis
Mysterio, I'm sorry.
Tis project that's on back burner.
Missing No is if you want to give the blah, blah, blah. Sorry, let me try that again. If you want the technical answer for what Missing No is basically the error that gets thrown when the game was looking for the information for the sprite. If it couldn't find the information for the sprite, it threw Missing No, because it was missing number. So if it was looking for sprite 152, well, in the first generation there was 151, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, 152 doesn't exist, therefore, Missing No. It basically stopped the game from going into a hard lockdown and destroying everything. Unfortunately, it didn't quite accomplish that, since if you got a missing no, you could eventually say goodbye to everything. It corrupted the game.
Mm-hmm.
GG. WP. No re.
And yeah, nobody should get Discord.
I know I should. I have to wait until I
I'll
go
really
to.
download it.
I have to wait till I go to friend's house.
Oh yeah, because your internet's poopy.
Mm-hmm.
It actually has
I had
gotten
it
a lot
for like 5
better,
seconds.
but it's not completely stable.
I mean,
Yeah.
you could use web Discord, I suppose, but
Yeah, there is a web app for it.
I'll be right back. I have
Okay.
to go run to the bathroom.
Oh.
I do appreciate that Discord has a dark background,
Mm-hmm.
since the white kind of messes with me.
Yeah, I feel the
On
same
Skype.
way. It actually has a light
Like-
background as well. Like you can change it and customize. It's nice in that way.
Really, that's really cool. I didn't know you
Yeah.
can customize. Like I said, I was on it for like 5 minutes.
It's
But I spend too
really
much time
good.
on Skype. The white just messes with me.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Magiana? No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Magearna is not a fake mon. That is an official Pokemon.
Wait, someone thought that was a fake?
Someone asked to explain Magearna, and then another user says Magearna is a fake mon. Then
No,
No.
it's not.
Missing just
It's a-
messed with everything.
Magearna is a Gen 7 Pokemon, Gen 7 official Pokemon, and it was a part of 2 Pokemon that were given debuts during Volcanion and the mechanical and the something. It's one of the newest movies.
That one.
I don't know.
Does
I'm
that
not
one-
caught up in the movies.
That one.
Volcanion and the Mechanical Marvel. That one. That's the movie. That was the movie that both Volcanion and Magearna were both debuted in. And
Debuted.
Magearna's debu-
Oh,
Yeah, that's-
debuted.
Yeah, I can't pronounce things correct. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. It just confused me. I'm sorry. I didn't. I feel like I've pointed it out and I'm like making fun of you now. I'm sorry. That's not what I meant.
Oh, it's fine. And the only way to get Magearna is from this new event that's happening right now. If you have finished Pokemon Sun or Moon,
Oh, really? I
Yes.
finished it. I should go check on that.
you can go on Pokemon.com and there's a little link that you use the QR code and it gives you a special event
Oh,
to
cool.
get Magearna and its Soul Heart.
Good to know. Oh my gosh, Discord remembered my login. I can't decide if I'm disturbed by that or not. Oh.
What are your New Year's resolutions involving PFQ?
New Year's resolutions, same as they are every year. Improve.
Improve,
over
make
the
people
world.
happy.
I like
Try
it.
not to snap.
The thing is, what people seem to forget is we're people too. So when we snap, it's like it's literally just because you're disrespecting real people. Yes, this is a company. Don't get me wrong, but these are volunteers. I
I
am
mean,
not going to allow disrespect to my volunteers. They're not
Maybe
paid
they're
for
not
it,
on a volunteer
literally.
anymore.
Still super salty.
About what? Why are you salty, Novi?
It's already
oh,
been.
I know why she's salty. I'll tell you in the side chat. Sorry.
Okay.
That's
Breathe,
still,
Novi.
that still gets to me. I actually read it wrong. I was like skimming through chat and I thought I saw the name of the Pokemon and I'm just like,
Novi instant salt activated. I'm sorry,
Oh,
Novi.
yeah. I remember that now. Say thanks.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Universal Cutie. That answer has been that was answered some time ago,
They
and
may not have been here.
Mhm. What was the?
if you could make a new type of Pokemon, what type would it be?
Oh yeah. Basically no, because there'd be a lot of background work to do, a lot of type reconning and type balancing, and it's a pain.
Yeah. I don't think people realize the amount of work that would go into it.
kind of like researching.
Oh, it looks like there was no information, no thought put into these. It was just slimmed down and okay.
Things were added. This
Things
artist.
were added.
Oh yeah. So I see something. A comment that Mr. made.
Yeah.
Tyranitar's big Pokemon Pumpkin isn't as big as Groudon. We know that some of our sprites are big. Those are going to be fixed.
It's all a work in progress.
Yeah, like we know that Oricorio's big. But it's like at that point, like I'm gonna be honest with you guys, we finished that like an hour before the deadline.
Yeah.
It was probably like the latest that we've spent working on sprites. We were concerned with making all of the Oricorio the same size, the right color. Getting the technical stuff behind
Yeah.
it correct.
Yeah.
And it kind of came out a little bit too big, but those are going to be fixed. Just not right now, exactly.
Yeah. But I will point something out for you, Mouse 13, since you just asked why is there dark type but no light type. What do you think fairy type is?
I think
just
it's fairy type.
genuinely curious. Because I've seen people ask that before, and fairy is actually the light type in Japanese. So, there you go. There's your light type. So I was just wondering, what did you think it was? Because I'm genuinely curious. I find it interesting what people think different things are, because obviously things get lost in translation. That's why it's fairy to us, but light to them. Well, I say lost in translation, you know what I mean. I hope. Otherwise, I'm just not making sense again, probably, knowing me.
So
sitting-
we already answered stuff with the trainer card. Yeah.
I'm still looking at the thumbnails to my note to all those Noivern I made, and I'm just like,
Jesus Christ, Dovey.
I could
I
tell
haven't
what
even
this
gotten
color
to the red
is.
ones yet.
Novi just needs to calm down.
No. I can be told to go on quote unquote vacation and I will still work on sprites.
It's true. We've told her to calm down, like, oh, you need a break. Okay, I'll have a break. 5 minutes later. Hey guys! Novi.
I think I even had to kick her out of my other
Like-
chat. I'm like, Novi, aren't you supposed to be on vacation with your friend? Go away.
Yeah.
Like-
It's happened a number of times when I had went to go sprint last year, the year before last Christmas with family. I like went to another city to spend time with family I've never met before, and then I come online late at night and I post. I was working on the exclusive choose at that time. I'm like, guys, I didn't think of this.
Super quick, Novi, click the link that I gave in the Skype chat.
I clicked it too.
Novi literally makes me shake my head, but in that kind of mixture of, like, I love you, I hate you. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
Fighting is my favorite type because I love Olu.
I'm still very proud with all the exclusive choose came out. It's just the fact that I was like, I need to take a break. I should really stop working on stuff, sitting there.
How
and
can I take a break? I know, I'll work on more stuff.
I remember like the Christmas break that Spiders had off from doing Gen 7 stuff. Novi and I had like 3 good days of doing like nothing, and then me and Nova were like, so what should we work on now?
Yeah.
It's like you can't stop me and Novi from working. It's just like
Wait a minute, it was 3 days. I the day after, I just kept working.
Yeah.
I remember you taking a break. Okay,
Ah, I got 8
It's really-
stars again.
you taking a
Gosh,
break was
God.
like, I'm just gonna go sleep.
Ah dear. This isn't really working out. I keep getting 8 stars because I can't figure out how... Like, when I get to the end, it's fine, but getting to that point, I need to figure out how to, make it work, shall we? Oops. I started the
Wait.
wrong mission.
Apparently
To-
Skype and Discord can connect to each other.
Yeah, it's like weird.
What?
To answer Mysteria, yes, I did do the first Melon Pikachu lie. I did the edits to it actually.
Yeah.
The first ones were done someone else.
You know what? I'm not using this. This is a waste of points. What am I doing with my life?
Starthief, why are any of you awake? We're awake because
We're awake.
Me and Nova are EST. I'm not sure. Are you EST? Sorry.
No,
No.
I'm in Washington, Pacific
Right.
Standard, so it's only 10
So
o'clock.
3
for me.
hours. Okay. So it's like 1 a.m. for me and Novi. So you know, and for Garth it's like 6 a.m.
No, but you
I'm
have
sorry.
to have Discord to use that link.
Yeah.
I don't know why Say directed it at you when it was me asking, but it's okay.
No, if she clicks at it, it'll open up the web app for her. Which
Really?
is-
Oh.
Yeah.
I clicked it and it just opened up the server.
And it should just be like, oh,
Oh, yeah. I didn't
And I'm
change
just-
any of these settings.
And I'm just how use at Star Guardian asking when does Nobi sleep? I sleep after dawn,
It's true.
yeah.
and then I'll sleep for like 4 to 6 hours or 8 hours if I really pass out. Wake up around like 7 or 8 p.m. and then do the same thing again.
Mysterio makes me happy.
Oh yeah.
That
And then-
Mimikyu is too good for all the grief that it has brought me at.
And then
But yeah.
And then there's days when I keep working after dawn, and then it'll be like noon, 1 p.m., 2 p.m., and then I'll go to sleep, wake up at 8, for some reason at 8, and then keep working and do the same thing again.
It's true. I'm just, yeah. Let's try this. I'm gonna try something a bit different.
And then the moment I get up, I always have Photoshop open.
Oh, Skylar the Potato asks, would you guys be annoyed if I PM you about your Pokesonas for a drawing that I would like to make?
Not at all.
Feel
No,
free.
no, not at all.
Please feel free. I genuinely do not mind.
I love how I'm called Sebe.
This is not
You're
a
her
test
favorite.
game now.
Or there. I guess I shouldn't assume.
You are that person's favorite.
There you go.
and
No, are they a
always
person
be.
or a Pokemon? Or potato?
Yeah. I mean, they are, I say what they are. They're a sentient potato.
There we go. I apologize for calling you
Potato.
person when you're a potato.
Terrible. How
Yes,
could you?
you're terrible.
Yeah. My sleep schedule has been wrecked since December because December was a very bad month for me, simply put.
Yeah.
And since January 1st, I've been very sick. Like I've just been very sick, and I think I've developed developed lactose intolerance because let's just leave it at that.
Yeah. Who makes your Pokesonas? Each individual person makes their own Pokesonas.
Mhm.
Yep.
No one makes them for us, we make them ourselves, and then they are designed in full by the artists because they're very talented. And, you know, we kind of need the NPC artwork, so...
Like I remember I sat down with Garth and I'm like, what do you want your thing to look like?
So how are we doing this? What do you mean? We're working on this now. Okay.
I remember I made Connie's Pokesona.
It was actually kind of scary, because I'm just like, okay. We're working on this now, right? What did I do?
I also love how there's also times where I'm sleepy, but then like not even 30 minutes later I'm not sleepy anymore. So I
Because
have
you're
to
working.
because I have to force myself to sleep sometimes, and I'm just like, okay, I'll just lay here and relax, and I'll get up in the hour and just help her.
I mean, it's like if anything, I do have no real number, so I'll be texting him like, hey, hey. So
How are you?
I need this from you. You got this?
Is that going to die in time? Yes, it is. Okay. That's in range of everything. There we go. I'm having to think about this. What's up with you and muffins a couple streams ago? I love muffins. You leave my muffins out of this.
What are your favorite
Pokemon.
shinies?
All of them.
Every single one of them, especially the dragons.
I love dragons.
A number of them.
Okay, so alright, where's the artist chat? There it is.
The,
I
the
couldn't find
only
the artist Skype chat.
Yeah, it's not
The
gonna
o-
work.
the only shinies that I'm like mer on are the ones that have very slight color changes.
I may have something that I need to deal with.
Oh?
Well, by
Yep.
deal with, you know what I mean.
Mm.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
How did planning for Ebenezer's design go anyway? He has a cool design. First there was the name, and then the design for it. I just made it off. I just doodled and then just like, okay, let's go with that. And then I took in suggestions from other staff members to like have him have like a toned color, and then like him have orange hair, stuff like that, and then
Like, I'll be honest,
Oh,
I don't.
no, we
I
just
don't.
died.
No, dropped.
No.
I didn't know Newt took PM username requests.
Mm-hmm.
Good to know.
Wait, the new did what?
hello,
No.
Oh yeah.
Oh, welcome back.
Hi, Novi. Welcome back.
I just dropped it.
It's okay. Feel free to carry on.
Where did I stop?
That you just wanted orange hair because you thought it would look cool.
Oh no, I took in staff suggestions because I know Shazzy suggested he have orange hair. I forgot who suggested him have like a darkish tan. Or whatever color I gave him. I can't think of it on the top of my head. And then I made the design based on his name and how we all thought, how it was, some of us talked about him. So I gave him a very cool look, like he's like a cool trainer.
Ace trainer. Yeah.
Yeah, he's like an ace trainer. He's like really cool, slick. He took Sinnoh by storm. So I gave him that kind of look.
Like,
And
I'll be
then-
honest. Oh, sorry, go on.
Oh, go on.
I was gonna say, I'll be honest, like, I don't remember the creation process of Eben at all, because it happened during December, and like I said, December was a very bad month for me. So it's
literally-
like, I remember nothing from the creation process.
There was literally nothing. I just gave a design and it was liked.
Yeah.
And Riley, we were like, oh, let's give him a starter. Let's have it be Rockruff, because it's cute. And it won't be biased with some users. It was like, oh, why did she's Latin? Oh, why did she's Paplia? Top
Yeah.
warranty laddies.
And then it became the alternate star for Lola as well. So yeah.
And then I went to Nia with, oh, can the Rockruff be female? And can it be named Riley? And he's like, oh, okay. Saves me the trouble of naming it. I always wanted, me and my family always wanted to get a German Shepherd and name it Riley. Cause me and my stepdad, I watched him play Call of Duty Ghosts, so we loved the dog Riley in the game. So I'm like, oh, let's nickname the Rockruff Riley. It's a cute name, and it's a cute little pupper. And it's just like stuck.
How did Monty come about? Monty again. Laurel, Doug, and Holly. Those are technically Niet's NPCs. So he has like the backstory on them and everything. I believe Holly's and Laurel's, and I don't know if Doug's backstory. I think those should be in the lab. But as far as the design, Novi did the designs for Lonnie and.
I do not believe there is a Melanasius.
As far as I know, there's not.
No one's hatched one yet.
Nope.
Yeah, they were first done by the ones before me were done by Sudden Hack, one of
Yes.
the former staff members, and I took up the project and then made them and then redesigned them to look accordingly. And
Yeah, it's been more unique.
I when I was working on the Pokemon, I wanted them to all look more unique because Monty was just standing there, and then Grotto doesn't have a nickname. So I gave Monty a vest, and I'm like, oh, this is like, Holly was a Pokemon trainer, so it's like, oh, I gave Monty a vest that's like reddish color because all the protagonists, majority of the protagonists on the core Pokemon games, all have red or blue colors on their clothes. So it's like, oh, it's Holly's dress when she was younger. And on PF1, Grotto was always used for transportation or seen because his picture, the old picture of him with Laurel. So I gave Grotto a harness for like when he's being rode on, and on him have 2 side bags to hold everything that Laurel needs.
By the by, Mouse 13, I saw the messages. I saw the art you posted. I thought it was very good. They were just talking, and I'm kind of doing something a little bit important right now, so I'm, yeah, sorry for the moment. I will be back to doing whatever soon. And Universal Cutie, I saw that as well. In fact, you already sent me that, so you know I like it. Granted, you sent me it like a month and a bit back, but well, it's there.
And for Duat, I just mainly like tweaked what
Duat.
Duat.
That's Wendy's partner, not
Yeah,
from club.
no, I'm just saying in general.
Oh, in general, yeah. Wendy is my
Duat.
NPC. Yay!
Yeah, I would say it's NPC, and I just with Wendy and Duat, I just mainly took what Sudden had, and then touched it up a little bit. And Duat, I kept the same. And then with Doug was actually completely edited because he was originally white, and then we gave him a tan skin, and it's like he is now Hispanic. He is now Hispanic. He is now Esse.
If I could tell you guys the amount of just like fan art that Sai and Novi have of Doug.
It's not appropriate.
Not only is it not appropriate, but it's just like it's become like the staff's like favorite like NPC. Well, his staff. And I mean like Sai and Novi are just like obsessed with Doug.
Oh yeah. And like Doug's edits became pretty much set on during the Christmas before last when we did the Christmas images, where we gave him the longer hair, the tan skin and all that. So it's like there. I gave him the same outfit that he has since PF1, but like edited a little bit to look more cooler. And then with Duat, I kept the same. He only has like a key for Doug's stuff, and I made his horns bigger because that's like sign of like leader, like the big honcho penguin. Yeah. I can explain fine.
Oh yeah, start writing it. Yeah, I'm probably mixing up like versions. It's once you've been part of the site for so long, things just meld together. Yeah.
It's true. We do a lot. Unfortunately, though, it's like we have one coder and a limited staff team, and we do ask a lot of the staff, I'm not going to lie. So the fact they can get it done is amazing. Though I will admit, I kind of yelled at Niet because he did a very tight schedule and included Christmas and New Year's, so I was like, no.
I still can't wait for Doug to come back.
Yeah. I mean, his new image is on the wiki.
Yeah. Only one of them.
Only one of them. But his artwork, the other alternate artwork, is still used for the shop page. So if you go, pokecom.com/shop, every day there's a new image.
And if you see the image on the wiki,
Oh, alright, well, the shop actually just redirects to the market. Okay. NVM.
Clickety clack. All I can hear in the background.
And it's time you knew.
thumbs up.
Just thinking about stuff. Doing a bit of work on the side. As you can probably tell, I kind of zone out when I'm working. I'm just looking back at myself. I look very not irritated,
Sure.
but kind of no. I don't know how to put it. But it's like I turn to the computer immediately. I'm like, I have expressions and life.
You look very addedly. Like
Yeah,
you're doing something important.
probably because I am.
I know.
Yee, Mr. Mesprit was. I
You
think
told us
Mesprit was the first legend I hunted on PF1. It was nice. I'm trying to see if we missed any questions again.
I'm sorry, you're sort of rambling.
Yeah, gosh. How dare you ramble on. More squeaking.
Shut up.
No. I like how there's just no argument there. It's just like, no. Discord, I
Wait.
don't want this big, huge window. Go away.
Why do I need saving? What does this hashtag save say?
Apparently, I'm gonna eat you, say. Rawr.
No.
Big, scary,
Yeah, the
big,
Chinese
scary
hate-
snake.
No. The Chinese I hate are the ones that bear. Yeah. Despise and I mean hate olive green. So what I'm understanding is that we need to make more olive green Chinese melons and albinos just to annoy Mystera.
Okay, we'll do.
Oh man.
I like the pronunciation of your name, Zay. That Toxic just posted.
What did Toxic do? I'm scrolling up really quickly. What did you do? What did you do?
Save me.
Oh, okay. That's acceptable. Well, it's not like save
a-
me or something.
It's a pretty good pun.
That is actually a very good pun. If
Just
there
had
were
to call
like
attention
pun
to that.
rewards, I'd be like, yes. Save me.
Another liking my hair comment.
If somebody
Who
has the
cares?
first shiny albino melon on the site, how will we know? Is there a message? There's probably never going to be something like that. Oh, I mean, they do have like
Elsa's wiki first.
Elsa's wiki first, but there'll probably never be like a site-wide notification for the sole reason that we don't want people hunting that person down, asking for deck entries.
Yeah.
But Elsa's wiki first links to the Pokemon now. That
Mhm.
is
But
put on
I
her-
mean,
yeah.
it's not like super public though. It's like, oh, okay.
That's
There's
also that is a user-made thing. We do not necessarily like,
Mhm.
you know what I mean? We don't make it, but if users want to, then they can conglomerate the information. That's, you know, it's a community kind of project. Like the that sprite thread. Sorry, what's it called again? I've completely forgotten. It's in the
It was
Sprite
description.
the-
Discovery.
Yes, the sprite discovery thread, which by the way is an absolutely wonderful idea, and I love it.
It's a nice
It's
addition.
nice that they're
I
not
love
all
community
on one
projects.
page anymore. Breaking
Yeah.
my computer.
Breaks everything. Say
When they get-
no, bad dog. Say yes.
Yeah, they get cycled out every so often. Great.
Yeah.
Though they're on that thread, they a lot of the users they say, oh, I got it from this user. It's this person's melon. Ow. That person's melon. Ow.
Diane C. the Rock, if you could add albinos or melanistics into the actual Pokemon games, would you? If not, would you add any other form of different color of your Pokemon, like crystals? Yeah, if anyone wants to answer that. I've talked a lot.
What?
You have a lovely voice.
Fine, I'll answer it, fine. Albinos and melons aren't our original concepts, it's just albinism and melanism like you see in actual animals and people. So if Game Freak were to do albinos and melons, that'd be pretty cool. I think there was actually a glitch with X and Y where Pokemon would be like decolored. Was it?
Litleo. It was actually it was a big glitch, and it was like it was like the Gen 6 missing note glitch.
Hello.
But the Litleo was black with like gray on the secondary color.
Yeah. As for adding any other kind of differently colored Pokemon like crystals, right now it's emphatic no, because we already have a lot on our plate with Gen 7 and albinos and melons, and albinos and melons are currently getting revamped, and adding
We also have
another
fake one.
form to that is just going to be nightmare for the
I
graphics
wonder if they're
team.
referring to the Crystal Onyx, which is basically what the albino looks like.
Yeah, our albino Onyx is based on those colors. Yeah.
Crystal Onyx.
And I'd even argue Mega Steelix kind of, well, Mega Steelix has like crystals protruding from it, yeah. You've literally asked all my questions but one, how, why. I feel so low.
Who, what, when, why, where?
That was with Spoon. Again, I mean, I don't want to. I want to make sure no one's questions are missed.
She's trying. Very trying, believe me.
I've
There's
been
just so
trying.
much chat that it's hard to not miss some questions.
Yeah.
As much as we try.
When you try your best, but you don't succeed.
Gosh, Garth.
I used to have my hair the same length as Garth's, but I cut it.
Loser.
Garth's hair used to be even longer, and then he cut it.
Then I cut it, and now it sticks at this length, and I can't grow it out anymore. And I need to get my hair cut because I have split ends. So.
I
don't
can
wanna
still
get it
sit on
cut.
my hair.
Garth is always grumpy tired.
Yep.
He's not. He's not though.
Do you guys have any favorite songs?
Oh my
Too many
God.
to list. I can't even go into that one.
Same here. Though if we
Uh,
like turn it down to like a genre or whatever, I know my favorite Pokemon song.
I can narrow down some of my favorites to one specific group, but they're kind of irrelevant because they're not putting out new music. It was Nirvana.
Yes.
But yeah, that's like the only one I can say for sure.
Honestly, I think my favorite song right now is probably Cool Patrol.
Oh God.
You put your hands
Why?
in the air, jump up, and then you take my funky butt and you shake it all around. And make me drunk and
I think my favorite song since I was a little kid was Digimon song.
It was a really fun day.
That was a great day. We need to do it again.
It was great. Sai and for your guys' information, Sai and Amtra, they threw like me, Ali, Novi, and like a couple of other like of Sai's like PF1 friends into a call, and they were like, "We're watching the Digimon movie." No one's saying anything. No one's going anywhere. We're watching the Digimon movie. I'm just like, okay.
And I'm just like there, like yes.
It's just Digimon movie. And then we started watching the videos of the Digimon, and Novi was like, "Have I died?"
What's your favorite thing about the site?
The staff. I love people.
That's what I was gonna say.
He
was
says
staff.
monotone.
What's my favorite thing about the site? The site.
I was gonna, yeah, the site's pretty. It's pretty much how I spend all my time. So, guess it kind of has to be my favorite thing here.
What's the maximum number of evolutionary stones you can have?
Oh shoot! Oh?
Isn't it
How much?
999?
Sorry, I just sent you a thing.
I'm looking.
I would think it'd be 999, but I don't know, considering that the currency can be more than
Oh
99,999,999.
God, Angela Anaconda, no. That's the one reason I don't have a TV. It's not. Anyway, Mouse, you should probably go sleep.
Go to sleep.
Say, Say apparently just said a no word.
Where? What no word did I say?
I don't know.
I know I said shoot, but it's not really a no word. Just curious, Shiny Albino and Mountain Festukens have the same colors as female Combi. And Albinos know the Albinos blah 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 blah. What? Hold on. Is it European? Okay. Sorry, I'm reading stuff.
It was when you were singing, dear.
Funky butt? I said funky, not the other word.
Oi. That's just my response to that. Was just oi.
Are all of the Poke Farmers peoples or Pokemans?
Depends on what they say.
Gosh, Garth, you beat me to that thing that you already posted in. I was uploading images to the FTP.
Which Pokemon?
Carry on doing that, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fix it because I can.
Yeah, please do.
Thank you for getting rid of that. I was poking Say about it.
Yeah, no worries.
I was trying to look for it and I couldn't find it. I'm sorry.
I'm
Which
not going to
Poke-
ask how.
It wasn't there.
Mm,
Can I go ahead and send the message to them?
yeah, go ahead.
Cool. Okay.
I knew you couldn't do it, this is why I did it. And since I'm mid-work anyway, I might as well do it.
Right. Shiny, Albino, and Melon Vespiqueens. Right. They have the same colors as the female Combi. And Albino Snow Vespiquen matches Albino Snowbee. So why did you guys choose to make different shiny? I don't know why, but I can't process that question right now.
Because you're tired and sick, Say.
I don't know. I'm just like I'm trying to read. I'm like, what is being said? I don't know what's being said. I'm sorry, Chris.
Anyway.
Why is the shiny Combi and Vespiquen different?
There. It does.
Shiny Combi. I don't know why, but that's just not getting through to my head right now.
Like a lot of things, dear.
No, like I don't know. It's just.
Only you're meant to be like, how dare. Come on.
How dare!
There you go.
Snow Combi.
You meant to get all offended and be like, Jamie, you're just so mean to me.
You're always mean. Gosh.
Shiny Snow Combi isn't the same as the regular Combi. They are different colors. It's just like it's just meant to be like gold honey for snow Combi. Albino.
It's royal honey. Royal jelly. Whatever it is they call it.
As far as the albino Snow Combi and albino regular Combi being the same, again, that's probably something that's going to be adjusted, like we were saying, like inconsistencies and things that make no sense. But albinos generally have the same kind of palettes going on, or it's like a pale yellow or something similar to that. But the albino Snow Combi will probably be getting different thing going on since it's pretty similar and could be changed now, because Snow Combi was one of the events that were like unchanged from TF1, and there was an albino that was done a while ago.
Besides getting an added of the female jewel.
What do you think PFQ will be like when it's finished, or do you think it ever will be?
Finished.
God, finished. How do you finish something like PFQ? Like, really?
Never.
You don't finish it. It's always evolving. It's a Pokemon.
That's what I love about it.
Yeah, PFQ is finished when no one's
When it
committed to it
closes.
anymore.
Yeah, PFQ is finished when no one wants to update it anymore. So if Newt decides he's done with coding for the website, it's finished,
Yeah. You get what you get.
basically.
Come here, puppy.
It's truth.
Garth, what's your favorite food other than muffins?
Spaghetti bolognese, I already responded to that.
Oh god,
Oh.
yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's
I'm
alright.
so hungry.
I
That's
typed.
not fair.
Oh, I see it. Darn it.
Did you know there's a
What
way
was
to
Jason?
down-
Jason6432. What was the question?
There's a way to download themes.
I was
for
trying.
Discord.
I was trying to ask it. What's your favorite wild Pokemon battle theme music?
I'm guessing you probably more like the legend themes. Because those are the only ones that are like unique.
I like. I kind of like the older generation wild music. I know, like the favorite battle music that I liked the most was Red and Blue. Gary's the champion battle theme against Gary.
I don't know if I have any favorites.
I don't know if I have a favorite either. I can't really process anything right now. It would be
Art
cool if
set.
Digimon were added to the site. We're not a Digimon fan site though.
Art Saf or just chat. How would you change this sprite? It's supposed to be Shadow Milotic. The palette I used is bugging me.
Oh dear.
Shadow Milotic.
That red
I'd
is
say
too-
that the colors are a bit bold. The main body color is tinted, which is,
What
it's nice
you do?
when it's tinted. I don't know if the eye color and the antenna color are the same color on Melodic.
On what?
Melodic.
Melodic. What is a melodic, dear?
Sorry. Like, Milotic has the same antenna and ear color. So those should probably stay the same color. Like, see, it's stuff like that. Like, that's what we've noticed with our melons. Like, things that are the same color are, like, different colors. And that needs to be fixed. With our sprites specifically, is what I'm saying. But,
the colors are a little bold. The red and the blue, how like dark and bolder they are. It's kind of to the eyes.
I can't live stream Destiny because they don't have it out for the PC, and I don't have a PlayStation, and I don't want one. I have a life, funnily enough.
Hey, I
wow!
have a PlayStation
Jamie.
and Discord and a life, which happens to be PS4. Never mind.
I'm just being
I have
sassy.
a life.
Seriously, I don't understand the reason why they haven't gone for PC. PC is like the biggest platform you could go for. It will literally net you the most money, and I'd play it. I have people that I would love to play the game with, but I can't.
No, we should chat real quick, please.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Let me try this again.
Windows, please.
Please Windows. Windows
It doesn't-
98, please.
It doesn't want to show me the app data file, and I'm like, please, I'm trying to do a theme thing, please. Bleh.
Least favorite console. Dreamcast. I had it and barely played it. I played Sonic Adventure on it, and that was a lot of fun, don't get me wrong, but at the same time, it's like that's all I played. Not really worth the console buy, if you ask me, if that's all you're gonna do. Play one game. You feel? You feel me, bro?
What the heck? Computer.
Ah, she got it working. Jamie.
Yes, dear?
We're all on Discord now?
Okay.
Hey.
What do I do? Oh, just go.
I don't know either.
Click on the idle chat, like the title of like the idle chat, and you should join the idle room.
Oh, that was telling me set up.
What? All right.
Mhm.
Why do I have an icon next to friends? Oh, pending.
Because I added you.
It's that buttlord.
Hey.
Yes, that
Yeah.
Lord.
Lord of the butts.
I'm okay with this.
Ah, there we go. So, have you clicked on a room, Novi?
No, I'm still doing it.
Okay.
Kodiak, blueberry muffin. Definitely blueberry muffin.
I'm
Coffee.
partial to lemon poppy seed muffins.
I had this chocolate coffee one. It was so good.
I've never had it, but that sounds like it'd be my new favorite.
Oh my god, it was so good. I had it with my chai tea, and I was like, "This is the best combination ever." And I couldn't find it anymore because it was from a special bakery that was in like Fremont or something, and I haven't been back. But it was so good.
I have an ice statue, but why can't I use it? You might not have unlocked summoning. Yep.
You might need to work on your decks to unlock the ability to summon it.
You having any trouble, Novi?
Oh, I see.
No.
Are you going through and answering the questions, asking the questions, say?
Yeah, I'm still going through them. I'm just trying to help Novi out with Discord.
Just checking, because I don't know what's going on entirely.
Okay. I'm lost too.
We won the video game! Celebrate!
How do you guys decide what mons to get a Q Mega? Honestly, Star, it's just like, what do we think needs Mega? Because the thing with Mega Evolution, it's kind of like what Pokemon doesn't look complete, really.
Kind
What
of,
Pokemon
yeah.
could use like improvements.
That should be
Choose to see.
fine. They do have a thing where it's like, some of them just don't look complete. Like, they look great, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying like, oh, they look really bad. They just don't look finished. And it's not a bad thing, don't get me wrong, it's just they don't look finished, that's all.
And with Mega Evolutions come like stat boosts. It's like the reason why I did Mega Mightyena was I'm like, you know what, its stats are terrible, it's a really cool looking Pokemon, let's make it look cooler and give it better stats. Basically.
It deserves better stats for what it is.
Hello, Garthik Kansei, and everyone else. I'm relatively new here. I've had an account for years, but still enjoy to be a part. Well, welcome to the Site Paradox Machine. I hope you like it here.
I wave.
Feel free to,
I wave.
feel free to wave back at Garth, who's waving to you. If you need any help, staff is always here.
Don't talk to them. They're mean.
No, I'm not. I only pretend to be mean. I'm kind of a cream puff.
You could. And if you're also curious about, and if you're also curious about something, you could also check the wiki. They usually has a lot of answers.
Yes. The wiki is very good for receiving answers about things you may be curious about. Funnily enough.
Also, yeah, the thing with our melanistics is like, yes, they have the lack of melanin, or, melatonin even, but they're also shiny albinos. And they're also Pokemon. So,
They do not
the
have to
logic-
follow the real world rules.
Point of fact, melanistic is an abundance of the colors,
Not a lack
not
of.
a lack. That's
Yeah,
albinism.
that's right, that's albinism, and leucism is like partial loss. Like, technically, all albinos are leucistics, but
Well done, you said the word.
yeah, but it would be a pain in the butt to change the terminology and name since everyone's already used to albino, so it's
But
like, alright,
It's not
albinos.
even that people are used to it, it's like, you tried telling people they're leucistic versus they're albino or melon.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah,
one's
that'll be
easier?
fun.
So our melons are, they're shinies as well, but they're also... So that's why they're mostly dark, with their secondary colors being, a more vibrant-ish color. Yeah.
Hashtag explanations.
Yeah.
I mean, hopefully it makes sense. I really hope it does.
Hashtag science.
Yeah.
Has anyone ever gotten an albino or shiny ditto? I wouldn't know.
Yes. Yes,
I have
Elta
a
did
shiny
a
ditto.
sorry. Elta did a ditto and Shiny albino hunted them and got a bunch.
I have a shiny ditto. I have one of the first shiny ditto, actually.
I want a shiny ditto, but I cannot afford to hunt that.
Yeah.
Oh man. But yes, Elta Fez has them.
Are we surprised at this point?
And she intends to melanistic hunt it as well, so that's gonna be a thing.
Are we surprised at this point?
It's
No.
Elta.
Elsa, please, calm down.
You're crazy, Elta.
So, Garth, did you ever evolve? I noticed Lucaria by the Garth camp. When did this happen, and how does it feel to evolve?
Garth did not evolve.
Nope.
Not in the website anyway. Garth
Nope.
Cario and Garth Olu are a thing. They're both the same, like, you know, it's both a thing. But in terms of the website, Garth did not evolve, and probably will not, because can you imagine all the changes we would have to make?
Yeah, it's artwork, counters, and things.
No.
It's like, in the RP that Garth and I have, yes.
Yeah, eventually.
Like, yeah.
Damn it! 8 again! I thought, oh no, of course, it has to be completely untouched. Never mind. I'm gonna scream.
What do you guys think about the random burst of people from Quote of a while back? Universal Cutie, oh my god. So, I remember, like, there was just, like, an influx of new users, and I was sat there one day, and I'm like, okay, new users,
Cool.
we're not advertising. This is really cool, I'm really glad that people know about this, but how do they
Why?
come to our site?
Ow.
It's,
Where do they? So then I started digging, and I started noticing quotevs
Yeah.
on everyone's
Everywhere.
profile, and I'm like, guys, we went viral.
unquote, at least. Like, it's really cool. I am never gonna be like, oh god, those people from Quotev, because generalizing is typically a bad idea. But I'm gonna make a general statement right now, so do bear with me on this.
Oh gosh.
Typically speaking, when we have to deal with a user who has come from Quotev, what I've noticed is that we deal with them, and either they will be aggressive, so we have to take action against them, or and then they'll go to Quotev and start lying about the situation, which is like, okay, why would we want to bring you back if you're just gonna lie about it? Well, no loss on our end, bye. Or they'll be really nice to our face, and then go and start talking in a really two-faced manner on Quotev. At which point, again, why would we want you on our website?
Like, in fairness, it's we're saying like, oh, Quotev. It's like we've not really had that much of a problem with people from Quotev. Like
No, we
they've
haven't.
they've learned our rules. They're cool. But it's like
They.
it's what? What did I say?
They.
What?
Like, Quotev is a race?
Yes.
Shut up. But like again, the influx of users that we had that happened to be from Quotev, they've mostly been great people.
Yes. The thing is, just because someone is a user of the Quotev board, or whatever you want to call it, doesn't mean that they're gonna fall into either of the categories I just mentioned. Like I said, it was a very general statement. That's akin to saying every English person has bad teeth. It's not true. It isn't true. Or it's like saying every American is ignorant. It's still not true. You can make the general comment all you want. It's not true.
Yeah.
Lily
But
and Scepter. Sorry. I'm not going to interrupt. I'll tell you in a minute. Go
okay,
ahead.
okay. But this is something I found out. Is like when you make general comments, you have to be like, "This is a general comment. I am not saying this is fact because it's not, and anyone who says it is lying to you." So just keep that in mind. But yeah. So whenever we've had that issue, whenever we've had to actually tell Quotev people off, I'm going to keep that in mind. Whenever we have actually had to tell Quotev people off, that is typically the two groups that they fall under.
and before the influx of quota people, we found people complaining on DeviantArt. It's just just a different platform.
Exactly. It's gonna happen
know?
no matter where you go, is what's being said. Like, I guess people came from there thinking, like, oh, it's Quotev, this is what people do on Quotev, it must be acceptable behaviour. It's not acceptable behaviour. That's actually extremely unacceptable behaviour, and the fact that people are portraying it as acceptable is very concerning, to be honest with you. But
It's like it's. I also remember seeing on someone's profile they were like, "Only talk to me if you're from Quotev," and the staff were laughing about it.
oh yeah,
And there was another one where it was like, Quotev has taken over PFQ, and I'm like,
kind
please
of.
no.
Quotev's taken over PFQ. If we really didn't want that to work, we could actually block inbound links from Quotev, but hence Quotev would not be able to take over PFQ, but we don't want to do that, because we actually like people from Quotev. Most of the people that I have met from Quotev, I will say the ones we do have to tell off, it's like the 5%, the bad 5%, do you know what I mean? The other 95% are great, and I'm glad they joined the website.
Yeah. Again, we've had
We were asked what our least favorite Pokemon is.
least favorite Pokemon.
Trash.
Love Disc.
Trash.
You see,
I don't like Love Disc.
that has a completely different meaning for me and Novi, because we're art staff, so we're like, I love this design, but I hated spriting it.
How
Like-
about just Pokemon itself and not the
Just-
art you had to do for it?
I was gonna say, like, I think what falls best into both of them for me, probably Crabominable. Not only was it, a pain in the butt to sprite, but I just think it's an ugly Pokemon in general.
I would have to agree
I
with
don't
that as
know. Yeah, like I don't like Crabominable. Like,
well. Is that how you
when I
say
was
it? I
spraying
can never pronounce it.
I was
Oh.
spraying it, and I didn't like spraying it. It was a pain in the butt.
So Starthief says, Quotev staff never speak to people, and that's why I'm sure the community there is so bad. I'm not going to say the community is bad as such, but I do think when you don't... If you let people do whatever they want, it never ends well.
Mm-hmm.
This is probably coming from a very cynical point of view, so, grain of salt and all that. But it's just... I don't know. I found if you leave people to their own devices, it falls apart very quickly, because there are nasty people out there. And unfortunately, we as people, our brains are just wired to take negative things and amplify them. They're what we notice. Do you know what I mean? So if you get something positive, it's why the news is always negative stuff. Because that's what we notice. That's what gets the views. Do you know what I mean? It's horrible, really. It's one of the things I actually deeply hate about our culture as it is. Just, it's always the bad things, never the good. Like, I just want a positive news channel for a change. Do you know what I mean?
Well, there is a subreddit that's like only good news.
I can't. I want to say, like, I want to be like, this TV show is great for this kind of thing that I'm talking about, good news. Unfortunately, it's also got a lot of swearing in because it's a comedian.
I think I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah.
Um,
RHGN, that's the anagram for it.
yeah.
Yeah. I love him, he's great. Anyone who can figure that out, keep it to yourself. But yeah, I love
Does anyone else remember that one day when Nelta got 2 months in one day?
I remember that.
Yeah. It's, like, honestly, like, Garth has been on his melon hunt for, like, a year plus at this point, and he's not gotten a melon.
I'm upset. Now I'm upset. I'm
just
really
because we're
upset.
Saying that, Garth.
What?
Just because we're staff doesn't mean we get stuff handed to us, believe me.
No.
Elsa's worked for her badges, so,
If anyone ever says stuff gets, like, free progression, no. I'll make you staff so you can see that we don't. Oh.
Took me
no.
If anything, it's almost harder because you have to split your time between volunteering for your job and
Yep.
also doing PFQ things and wanting
Yeah.
to progress.
like, I have very little time to interact because it's working.
took me 2 years just to get all the melons that I got.
I haven't hatched one melon yet.
I've
But I've
been
got,
here.
but I've had melons given to me. Like Shazzy gave me a melon chandelure, and I'm just like, Shazzy, I love you.
Let's see. I've been here since I don't know. I had a year and then some, almost a year and a half, maybe. Anyway, and I have almost a whole field of them.
Novi, what's your least favorite Pokemon?
Oh god.
A number of them.
So two things. Didn't Plu get like 3 melons in a pie? Yes, that is when there was a bug that
Glitch.
basically gave. Yeah, you know. Anyway, this is an issue. Oops. And then Silverpelt, Garthik, you're very right about human nature wanting to notice the bad only. I'm a psych major and I love when people talk about stuff like this. I
And-
studied psychology, sociology, and English literature. You put those 3 things together, and you get a lot of writing that is about a lot of bad stuff, and it's just, why am I bothering? I want to be happy. And now I'm developing a game, so everything I studied was pointless. Here I am.
In high
Sociology was
school,
fun.
yes, in high school, I used to cut lunch class and I used to sit in on sociology classes, and it got to the point where I sat into the class so often, and it wasn't my class, it wasn't on my roster, that the teacher, who was one of my favorite teachers in the entire school, he fought to get credit for the class for me because I did better than every single one of his actual classmates in that class.
That happened to me with auto shop
Yeah.
and sociology. I did the same thing, so
Yeah, it was great.
I ended up with a few with extra credits on my transcript because of it, like you did. But Washington's pretty progressive that way. Anyway, it was fun. It was cool.
It was very fun. I love sociology.
Say, I'm just going to send you a quick message.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay.
Oh, you added me to every chat.
Wait, what? Oh, what?
On
Oh.
Discord. And I'm just.
How many chats are there?
Confused.
Oh,
Right, if you click on the idle channel, it should drop you into that channel.
Studies
then?
psychology and sociology, becomes a web moderator instead. A game designer, I would like to point out. Technically
And admin.
speaking, my job actually falls under, it begins with P, what is it again?
Pandering.
No, it's
Personnel?
not programmer. Newt's a programmer. I'm the guy that
Public
talks.
relations.
No, I'm the guy that talks to all the staff and is like, right, what do you need? What do you need? I'm going to keep you happy. What do you need? And I'm just,
Personal assistant.
get out.
No.
Literally, leave
Pig
the call. Get
nanny.
out. Get out.
Oh.
Nobody cares.
Bye. Bye.
Bye. Love you.
Boy.
Can't really say that after telling her to leave, can I?
Yes, and she left. Oh.
What a buttlord.
I don't know how to add friends. I don't know how to do things.
Right click on a person's name, Novi, and it says add friend on it.
Nope.
Say-
She'll be back.
What? Okay, I don't know how to help you then. I don't know anything about Discard.
You want me to get onto a thing? I don't know
Darth,
anything about
Garth, Shazi has answered your question. PR, personal relations.
Incorrect.
No.
Yes.
Accurate.
No. Incorrect.
No. Yes,
No.
probably. I don't.
It's no. It is incorrect. It's not what I'm thinking of, and it's also wrong. If I was to be given a title on the actual sheet of paper, it would not be personal relations.
Oh,
That is not my job.
I don't care enough to go Google it.
It's I do human resources stuff. Like, it is my job to like hire and fire volunteers as is necessary. But
Hire and fire volunteers. It's a
I
fun
know
way
it
to-
sounds very weird, doesn't it? But technically
Yeah.
speaking, volunteers they don't just turn up and go, right, I'll do work for you. They do get hired in, and then,
Yeah.
or so hire and fire, like whatever.
So I just gave my dog his sedative for the evening, and he has decided that my foot is his toy, and is now trying to mouth at my foot.
That's adorable.
and is confused because I keep moving my toe against the roof of his mouth, and he's like, but then does it again. He's kind of loopy until he falls asleep.
I like this better than me. After 3 years of psychology, I end up as a manager at a pizza place. Hey, if it pays the bills, that's what matters. You can use your psychology as lead mod. Honestly, all the psychology I ever do literally boils down to like, okay, I'm gonna treat people how I want to be treated. How difficult is that? And don't get me wrong, if someone does go off the deep end, and maybe even if they go at like, say, let's say Suri, someone was going at her, she's not paid for that. I am. So I step in, I deal with it. But I don't tolerate people being abusive to volunteers. So I'm very strict about it. I'm very, very, very kind of, okay, this isn't okay. I know it's
I'm going to interrupt you for a second because Skylar wants to ask us a question that they have reposted twice now. Or, no, this is the second post of it. Anyway, they want to know if they mind them putting their Rock Tough Sona into the picture they were drawing of it, of our call.
That's my thought. Go ahead. You're drawing it. Do it.
Right? That's
Yeah,
what I
it's
thought,
you.
but they
Go
were
ahead.
asking. So
Don't have to ask.
there you go. There's your answer. Continue,
So-
Garth.
Frolic or Sprite.
Say I'll be back soon, by the way. But yeah, it's like, I don't know. What was I saying? It's not director.
Talking about people having a go at staff and then
Right.
you stepping in.
But TLDR, I'm paid to deal with it, they're not. If someone's gonna yell at a volunteer, I'm gonna be like, okay, you're wrong, here's why. What are you doing? They're doing their job, that's it. If you're having a go at them, they're following the rules I set out. Literally, I wrote the rules, right? So if anyone's going to yell about the rules and anyone doing their job, they're yelling at me. I'm fine with that. Yell at me. Have a go at me. Don't go at my volunteers. They're just doing their job. You leave them alone.
I had to refrain from saying something just now, but it's so entertaining. I'm going to say it to you in a side chat.
Okay, you have my concerns.
I figured out how to make friends.
I don't have any friends.
I'm proud of myself.
Welcome back, Say.
Hey, sorry. I was just,
Good night, Kodiak.
Boden's not feeling well. Oh, good night, Kodiak.
It's
Oh, there we go. Nobody's in the Discord channel now.
Oh my gosh.
Let's move over.
What?
What? What?
Okay.
Oh my god, I heard you twice. Oh, look at my ears.
You might want to
Oh.
actually turn Discord down, Novi, I'm just saying.
Echo.
No, just
There's an echo.
Yeah.
Turn things down first, get everything sorted, then we'll move over.
To adjust individual users' volume, you just have to right-click on their name and adjust the slider.
Correct.
Yes. Yep, I have it all turned down and set, but it was like, we're on Skype and on Discord, so it was weird.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a dark Mew.
Also, I think somebody mentioned doing a staff drawing before, and if they can include their Pokesona, go ahead,
That
it's your artwork.
Totally already answered that.
Skylar
Oh,
just
okay.
said, thank you guys, also just let you know I'm a girl, so you don't have to say they anymore. Thank you.
Oh, thank God.
You're a female potato.
I think that's just like out of habit, really.
It is.
Not a Mrs. Potato, but Miss Potato.
One of the things that we do actually try and be very inclusive about is just, okay, we know people do have typically people that are like gender fluid or, you know, born male but identify as female, and we don't want to get it wrong. The easiest way is to say they. Of course, there are people that still get upset about that, and it's like, okay, well, I don't know unless you
Yeah,
tell
please,
me,
everybody.
so don't get upset at me when I'm trying to, you know, I'm trying to be
considerate.
I'm trying to be considerate. Be
Yeah.
nice with me, you know, come on, I'm trying to be nice. Just inform me. I'll work with it, I promise.
It all good.
Also, Papa Garth. Actually, it's Mama Garth. I'm serious, it's Mama Garth.
Mum.
Because I go Mama Bear. So it's Mama Garth.
My
Yeah,
Marf.
Mama
he goes mama on users who want to be mean to his volunteers.
Staffy Stoofs.
Yeah.
It's Snappy Stews.
I don't know, it's like, if you guys were paid for it, I'd be a bit more like, okay, you can deal with it to an extent. But the second people go too far, like, I'm like, no.
Grow a thicker skin.
No.
But not really. But no.
Bush. Bush, 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 bush.
Potatoes have gender now, boys. And totally get you. I wasn't upset just in case it looked like it. It didn't look like it.
Yellow
Oh.
good beans for trying to be gender inclusive of pronouns. It's like that's also one of again we also have a gender neutral sprite as well.
I'm done with this game.
Yeah,
I'm tired of it.
for that reason. So we have a male sprite, a female sprite, and a gender neutral trainer sprite for the cards.
We're also going to have it so that guys can wear dresses if they want to. So if anyone wants to do that, go right ahead, man. You know?
Yeah.
'Cause it's stupid when it's like, it's a male character. Male characters can't wear dresses.
Why can't they?
Why? I did.
There's nothing
I'm
wrong
serious,
with a dude
by
in
the
a
by.
dress.
When I was a junior staff member at like it was originally like a Lord of the Rings sort of, you'd send students there, the school would take students there and they would learn about things, and it had kind of a Lord of the Rings theme to it because it was big at that time, so lots of kids were interested because, oh, Lord of the Rings, it's the popular thing, and I wound up becoming a member of staff there for a little while, loved it. And one of the things that the kids had to do, that we were going to get them to do, I should say, was make a little... you had to work with a couple of partners, and you got a little camera, and you had to go around and film a little... just a little something. Whatever you wanted to do. It could be a comedy thing, you could be like... instructions on how to play the Lord of the Rings board game, whatever you wanted to do. The idea was, give them an idea, go out there, have fun. Teach people to be creative. That's why I loved it. So we needed an example. So me and my then girlfriend,
You had other girlfriends before me.
yes, decided,
Really? There's a time?
alright, we're gonna go out and we're gonna record us her dressed up as an old man and me dressed up as an old woman, and we're gonna go looking around some shops.
I still can't get over that you had other girlfriends before me. What the heck?
I still can't get over the fact you have other boyfriends before me. What the heck?
Wow, excuse you.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Get out of it.
I didn't spend my
Brr.
entire life waiting for you.
Anyway.
I did for you.
Anyway,
Don't worry, it's just a buttload. You get used to it.
Yeah.
So Novi, how are you?
tired and I'm confused.
Wait, what?
I'm trying to help you out.
I just don't get why
Hey.
anyone wants conflict on a Pokemon-inspired website. And speaking of sprites, I'm looking forward to sprite customization. Just no dresses for me.
Paradox 13. I participate in the SCA as well. It's very fun.
I'm sorry, I completely interrupted.
Go ahead.
No, you didn't. I was done.
I'm sorry. Still, my favorite thing with the when the costumes were like made for all the Pokemon was that you could stick a Pika Bella outfit on a male Pikachu and that would be fine. Or Popstar, and it's just like, let's see if that can be done with the avatar, the trainer avatars.
There we go. It's like insta-sass. I just know when to... I'm always thinking sassy things. I just know when to unleash. Say gave me
He's
the
super
perfect
sassy.
opportunity, and I ran with it. That's all it is. When might the image gallery get an update? I actually uploaded all of the fan art today to through the FTP to the server. I just need to go into the actual image gallery itself and start, adding and pointing. I hate the code. I genuinely hate it. Like, screaming. But I'll do it. So soon. The images have been uploaded. I just need to do the coding. That's all.
You need to do the coding. Ooh.
Well, yeah. Suri just asked if she could help with the image gallery because she's awake. The answer is no, because you do not have access to the admin FTP.
Okay, good.
Do
go-
I have
good to
access? I should have access. Yeah, but
know. No, I just turned the pretty down.
oh,
I appreciate the
willingness.
the willingness and the thought, though, especially from
Well, I
someone who's
mean-
in MIT.
I'm up in like the 4 hours of space that no one else is awake except me and Sparky.
True.
And I'm like, What am I doing with myself right now? There's nothing.
Everything.
No, there's no reports to do. It's just okay. I'm sitting here.
Garth, can I hire you to win arguments for me? Depends. What kind of argument winnings do you want? You can either have sassy winning or you can have logical winning. Take your pick.
I'm just gonna point out their name. It's Moist Vaporeon. Where's Connie?
Just link the user page to Gotti. Oh my god.
I'm gonna. She's gonna
Ooh.
hate me. Where's
Shadow
the user?
Melotic. That looks cool.
Wait, excuse you. Since when are we dating, Garthik? God.
Since 5 years and 16 days and 2
How
hours
dare you
ago.
assume?
Okay.
Because I asked you and you said yes.
No.
Damn.
You made a mistake.
Best mistake ever.
Oops.
Sarth is my OTP.
Hey,
Aw,
Novi.
you guys.
Coded screaming sounds as nightmarish as BB code and HTML. BB code is easy. HTML is... I know basic HTML, so I can use it like, linking images and URLs and stuff like that. That's
Fun
fine.
fact.
CSS is easier than this coding. The problem is, this has got style coding. But Newt made it all. That's the only reason I know what I'm doing. I would never have been able to do it the way that Newt has done it without the style coding that he provided.
What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. So you adjusted your settings and everything, Novi?
Probably not correctly.
I didn't very. I probably didn't either, Novi.
What was being
but-
said? Oh.
Yeah.
Can it both be sassy and logical argument winning? Do you mean sarcasm?
That costs extra.
It does.
That's an upgrade to the original argument-winning purchase.
Yep.
That's the
You've got
package.
okay. So your base package is logic because that's literally just pointing out the flaws in what they're saying. Then you have the bonus package, which is logic plus sass, which is just going to be like if they say something, there'll be a quip with it, and then I'll point out the logical flaws. Or you can have sarcasm, where it combines the both into one. That is like the advanced package.
Only for the most advanced users.
Yeah.
For example, users yelling, "I'll talk to you when you're civil."
I have actually said that. That is
More
why.
than one occasion.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think we're going to delete a comment. Why would you post it?
Opinions on my dark used by anyone I should change to make it better.
It's very
let's see.
dark.
Go
I
say,
can't
go
see
Novi.
the lines very well.
It's very dark. You can't make out the outlines. I know that's supposed to be a dark Mew, but dark Mew doesn't mean that it can't have any tinting to it. I just think it's a really, really dark.
Yeah.
You can't see any details that are there.
Mhm.
Literally at all. You can't even see where the face ends or where the ear is, or the leg.
Or the outline of the eyes. Some
Yeah.
of the white, you wouldn't know the eyes were there. I'm watching your video, Garth, how it's delayed, and I'm just noticing you talk with your hands a lot.
He does
do.
talk with his hands a lot. He's totally Italian.
Like, I have this stream obviously muted.
Gothic. Sorry.
Like
Are we... Go ahead,
like for our spice, when we do melons, we don't use straight black, or we don't use that it's really dark black. We use a dark gray color.
Tinted.
Tint, or we have it as a tint, like it's very dark gray, but it's tinted purple or blue or red, and it's that. And then we put shading into it, or if that Pokemon has it, it has a small, very light highlight to it. We don't use such dark colors where you can't actually tell what the base color is, what the shading is, where the detail is, where the lighting is. Hi, Shazzy.
Hi, Shaz.
Because then that doesn't make the sprite look nice, or it kind of makes it look like a silhouette.
Like you see, like what Mystera has, it's tinted. There's alternate colors, and it's not completely dark. So that's that's something that we'd be looking for.
Sad.
Yeah.
Shazzy.
Yes.
Beware the
Beautiful.
Riolu who speaks in hands.
Oh, no, not the hands.
The
Wait,
best part, I know British Sign Language.
Nice.
Hey,
I know
that's
American.
I want to learn.
Do you,
sign
want to know
language.
one of the reasons why I learned it?
Why?
awesome.
There was a deaf guy who used to come into the place where I worked in retail.
This guy here.
A deaf guy. He couldn't hear,
guy.
so he
Aw.
would always try and talk to me, and I was like, oh my god, what's he doing? Like, there are people that can't do this. Oh my god, this looks so cool. I would love to learn how to do this to communicate because he's having so much trouble. I'd love to be that guy. A wrong kind
Aw.
of death, dear.
I know. That's. I'm saying. That's what I heard.
Say please.
Deaf guy.
Does
Yeah,
Shazzy have Discord?
It was literally deaf. Like, he
I
was
do
working
have
when he had the
Discord.
scythe, he had the skeletal face and everything. And he couldn't speak. So I had to help him. That's why he didn't take my soul that day.
I'm sorry, but my favorite moment in the store was me laughing over the sign. I couldn't stand up straight. I was buckled over laughing because of the sign.
Mm-hmm.
Please ask. Yes.
Yes.
Hmm.
I'm gonna just... Yeah, I can't say this in the chat. I'm sorry, guys.
Black isn't a, it's technically, you know, shading, shade, something. It's like white isn't a color either.
Good going, Garth.
You're welcome. I was in the bathroom at the time, and all I heard was her laughing hysterically outside the wall. I was like, is someone dying? I come outside, and she's just like dragging me over and pointing at it.
Great.
My art teacher made me ix the complimentaries. One thing to keep in mind about art teachers is that they already have their own way about going about art. I was
yeah.
actually stopped from going into studying art in high school, and the reason for that was basically she said, you know, you can't do the things that I wanted you to, so I don't think you'll be able to do it. The next day I brought in, of that night, I drew a dragon based on Quetzalcoatl, and I brought it in, and I showed her it, and her response was, "Oh,
Really?
yeah." And it's just like,
I-
so because I couldn't do what you wanted me to do, because that wasn't my strong point, this is something that they just introduced me to. So I bring them in a dragon, and it's like, look, this is something I've been doing for years. Are you seriously telling me I can't take art? Can we not reconsider this? And the answer was no. Unfortunately, that was the only opportunity. If I'd have known, and I just turned around and said, you'd never given me the opportunity for you to know, so how the hell could you have known? This is unfair, and I will be complaining to the school board. Unfortunately, nothing happened with that, but she did actually get fired. I don't know if that was because of me. I will say right now, she did get fired. I'm not saying that's because of me.
It's like, I don't know, like, I think I've only ever taken like 1 or 2 art classes in school. Like painting, I've taken painting and I've taken ceramics in college.
I
But
love ceramics.
I will note as well, real quick, go into the art thing, because Skylar just quoted the O thing. Since that happened, I stopped drawing. I wish I hadn't.
And I get mad every time Brie
Yeah.
gets.
You do. She gets angry with me because I am very self-defeatist in that regard. Because I'm like, I could do this. I could have. I look what I could have been doing.
I could have been a contender!
But
Also-
instead, I'm just kind of sat here like, this is terrible. I could do better than this. That's the worst thing about it, is knowing you could do better in the past. It's really upsetting, actually.
I remember when I was in school, I took a few art classes, even though I didn't actually need it. I always went to art class because I always had an art class because I enjoyed that free time. But
Same,
when I
Derby.
went to high school, um, my my teacher for the first 2 years, I have very low grades. I actually failed my art class,
Oh.
and it wasn't because of my art. It wasn't because my 10th grade year. It was like because I was gone throughout the whole year
Mm.
because of a very bad injury that I had.
Oh.
But it's like I failed because I couldn't follow what the teacher asked me, and some of the directions that she asked uh were too simple for me.
Mm.
And there was a number of times where I've one-upped what she did, what she was asking.
Oh.
Like when she asked for 1 point perspective,
2
I
point.
was like, I went 2 point perspective because I was like, oh, I already did 1 point perspective before.
And let
Let
me
me do
guess.
something else.
She was like, that's not what I asked for.
She always wanted things done to a T. Always
That's
wanted.
nearly said something inappropriate. I stopped myself. I'm glad I stopped myself.
Pretty much through art class, she did not want us to like express ourselves too much. She wanted
That's
it to
not
be
how
super
art
chill.
works.
No, it's not.
That's why I got bad grades. And then when I wanted to put more time into it, well, I can understand like the time thing because we have to do another lesson and stuff like that. But she would always disapprove what I would do.
I
But when
disapprove of her.
But when it came to like more complex things, like oh, do this still art, or try this, draw skeletons, draw the skeletal muscle system of a human body. I would always impress her. I would have impressed her with that because I would do what was asked because it's hard for me to do that. It's a challenge. But it's like, bruh. And then when I had did my first year of graphic design, I didn't get to complete that class because I got transferred.
Yes, sorry.
I was first put into the second year course, and then I was then dragged back into the first year course because I never had it before, and that was mainly to help me with Photoshop and to stuff like to work on the computer. The art teacher, the graphics design teacher, pushed me too much and expected me to know all of this stuff even though I didn't because I was an artist. And while I did like the fact that she expected more of me, she expected me to know things I didn't know because she assumed.
Assumptions are the mother of all screw-ups.
Yeah. And
Yup.
she often disapproved what I did, and then when I got really upset or when I would slow down on what I did, she would get like really irritated with me
Oh.
or ignore me.
That's called doing your job wrong.
Rude.
Yeah. And the reason why she expected more out of me because when I was first put into the second year class by accident, she had asked the second course students to make a product for the school. And with that product I made 10 different products. And it was all based on the mascot, all designs and stuff like that. I designed like the plush toy sticker idea, the various ideas. And then around that time we were doing the new t-shirts. So I gave her a t-shirt design of our mascot in an anime style. So it was like all of that. Do it like this. Can you answer this? Do da 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 da.
No.
And then I always had a hard time understanding things because computer class is new to me.
Sorry.
So it always
Careful,
bugged me.
Don't die, Nick.
That's why I don't like my high school year, my high school time.
I had I did graphic design for a while, and I very almost failed the course because one of the teachers I had was going to fail me because what I designed wasn't what she would have designed for the
That
brief
is-
she gave us.
No, that is not how
And
it
it's like-
works.
The whole point of graphic design is not that I design what you would design, it's that I adhere to the brief that you've given me. And I did. I followed the instructions and came up with something. Just because it's different doesn't mean I should fail.
Agreed.
That's what I always got bugged about with my art teacher.
Yep.
Would follow the directions, but would give something more, or would one up her, and she would get
Yeah, like
Mad.
program.
it was always my way or the highway, and I'm just like, stop.
That's not how it works.
See, I
Game
think I
master,
actually said
no.
to one of my art teachers, I'm like, I thought the point of art was to encourage creativity, not encourage uniformity.
Yeah.
You know?
It's one of those things, unfortunately, you'll find with artists as a general, and this is going to be a generalization, so again, keep that in mind. But you either get the decent artists that are like, yeah, creativity, or you get the ones that are like, I'm doing it right, my way is right. If you do it any way other than my way, you're doing it wrong. And that's like, okay, can you get your head out of your butt, please? You're not supposed to wear it as a hat.
Doesn't look good either.
Yeah.
I also want to.
I've always been of the opinion there is no such thing as bad art. There is
Same.
learning.
Yeah.
And that's it. Unfortunately, if I say that to anyone else, I'm fine. The second I say it to myself, I'm going, you're an idiot.
God,
It's
Garth.
not fair.
It's not fair. I'm unfair to myself, but fair to everyone else. That's, in fairness, that's what depression does, so there you go.
Yeah, it does.
Good night,
It is
bad boy.
really horrible. Oh, I also note that with my art classes, it wasn't also the fact that it was also that my art class teacher made me not want to do the work. Just half the time. That was like my 9th grade year.
Mm.
And then half of my 10th grade year when I was there, it was between the half the year that I was not there and a few of the lessons I just like, why?
It's not a hat. Best thing ever. Carry on, Novi.
Oh, that's about it. So it was just a number of reasons.
Oh, I was going to say you like paused, side, you know, interjected for a second, and then
Oh, so you pulled a say.
no,
what
interjected
we
and then
all
said
do.
carry on. What Say does isn't interject and be like carry on. She goes off on an entire new tangent.
And then has the other person forget what in the world they were talking about.
Yep.
I'm bad for that, I'm sorry.
It's okay, honey. It's because you're from New York. We can't really hold that against you.
I can't.
Hey, Ken!
Yeah,
I
because
interject
you
and let people go
totally-
back.
Yeah, exactly. I also I'm glad that you started speaking because again I nearly said something. I am apparently a little bit tired right now. And honestly, I find streaming kind of mentally exhausts me.
Because you have to
Oh.
censor yourself.
Well, I'm always thinking, and I've got like 3 different things I'm watching right now, including the game that I'm playing. I'm like, okay, I don't know where I'm going. I just know I'm going somewhere. So I'm kind of wandering around at the moment.
Hey.
And then I'm watching the chat on the side. Not perfectly, but I feel like I'm doing a good enough job. I hope. Obviously,
Keep
the
forgetting to
people.
watch the chat.
Well, the thing is, the people who can tell me if I'm doing a good enough job are the people that are in the chat. I'm not going to be the one that can judge that. They are. So,
Mm.
But
You know.
technically, you're in the chat too.
I'm hosting the
Say
Say
chat.
please.
Your
be
pedanticism
pedantic.
is. Your pedanticism is noted and unappreciated.
By everybody.
So I'm unappreciated. That's what I've taken from that. Thank you.
You're welcome. Go away.
You're not so yeah,
Bye, Seth.
fine. Bye.
Bye. Love
No.
you.
Go to bed.
It's like 2:20 in the morning for her.
I know. She's up so late and she's sick and she's wondering why she's not getting better.
I don't think she is. I think
Yeah,
she's
same.
fully aware of why she's not getting better. Also, she left.
I know. I know. I know. I watched her leave. I'm like, no, come back.
I wish she wouldn't do that, but you know, whatever.
It's like the same time for me as say.
Yes.
But you
But
often
it's-
stay up late.
You're up until like dawn.
Why do I keep hearing beep sounds?
Someone's Skype. I hear Nice to Say is back.
No, but it's a dark beep. So it's only coming
It might
from
be
Discord.
Discord.
Beep.
They should better stop.
Discord has notifications for deafening, undeafening PMs, chat, adding friends, etc. It's a setting you can change if you want to hear them or not.
I'm very uncomfortable and confused.
I only learned that today, so it's not like I can help you very much. My experience with Discord was 5 minutes, and I'm
Cutscene.
almost yeah.
The thing with art that I learned from my art teachers because of like my actual art teacher from high school, how she treated art. I've always thought I've always come to believe that just like Shazzy, everyone can draw if they tried. If they wanted to put the work into it, if they practice, if they spread their learning.
The reason why that Novi and I can draw so well and do art is because we've been doing it for well over 20 years now, the both of us.
And we're both practically over 20.
By the
That's
way,
what I mean. Like, we've been drawing since we could hold a pencil, more or less.
Yeah. Like, my biggest challenge
is beeping.
is beeping, yes. My biggest challenge was when I became a staff artist, and I always like point this out, bring this up, is I never knew how to sprite before I was a staff artist.
Me neither.
When I joined staff, and when I did the trial that Shazzy gave, Say gave me, which was like, do this, or this. You have two options. You have two options you're required to do.
Sorry.
And one of them
Saw
that
a
I
picture
did,
too, Garth.
No, I was laughing at what MLPSU Pokemon linked.
That's the picture I was
Oh,
talking about.
okay. Because it's just like Shazzy looking at a muffin, and then someone like, I can't draw Lucario.
It's the wrong color. I'm a blue Espeon.
Blue
And she has
Espeon, and it's
a
not
bobtail.
Lucario, it's Riolu. But
But
I
the
mean,
picture's very cute regardless.
yeah, it is.
Appreciated.
Unless if it's not meant to be Garth, and it is just a Lucario. I mean, I'm making an assumption right there. I shouldn't do that. So
Garth,
yeah, hey, look, I call myself out. Why
How
does your
could
character
you?
have feathers on their ears? He doesn't.
they're in behind. They're behind his ears.
They're not
Yes.
feathers.
They're feathers.
Feathers? What are you on about? No.
Floof.
Punch you in the butt.
Oh no 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 no! Ah!
Feathers. Feathers.
Um,
Feathers. Dumb
what was I
you.
saying?
Hmm.
But it's just with art. It's how much you want to put into it. Honestly, how much you want to. If you really want to draw, do it. If you really want to do something, do it. Research, try, expand what you do. What I did to and it's different for everyone. What I did when I drew in high school is every morning I would sit down with a group of people that drew as well, and we all drew together. We just doodled.
Doodles.
And we looked off of each other, and we learned how to do other stuff. And there was one of my friends. She's an amazing artist.
Oh, say.
I just cut off Novi.
No, she was just coughing.
Oh,
Uh,
sorry, Novi.
yeah, I just paused because Garth was talking.
No, 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 I was just saying OSA. Oh, she needs to be IB.
Yeah, she's barbing.
Oh, my lord.
But
Oh my
my
gosh.
the friend she was a great artist, and she drew. Personally, to me, she drew better than I did because she gave she actually gave like I don't know how to explain it without sounding inappropriate.
Constructive criticism?
No, she knew how to make her drawings. She gave the right curves to the female characters. She knew how to make the
Realistic.
no
Anatomically correct.
no well that too.
1 second. Orion, mind your caps. And also, I couldn't stream on the 6th because I was with my parents on the 6th. I think you mean 7th. Just saying. Unfortunately, things have been very busy on this end. I can't really explain things. Long story short, there was busy where busy was not expected. And thus I wasn't able to do it, hence why we're having a long stream now. Anyway, I have distracted from Novi, so Novi should carry on.
She's
Yeah,
still trying to find the word for what she put in the chat.
I typed it in Skype because I don't know if it's appropriate to say.
Let's have a look.
That's a good word, Shazzy.
Hmm.
I don't know how to pronounce that.
Can't even say it without knowing whether I can say it, can I?
They did that thing that they do in adverts where it's, you know, where they have like a woman posing rather scantily and whatever. It's kind of stupid, because it really does make it look a little inappropriate, but they get away with it, so I don't know.
Well, she was
But-
able to like.
It's tasteful kind of, not nudity, but do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Tasteful feminine form.
Something like that. Like it shows
I
off
don't
the
know.
form, but it's not.
She was able to
Yeah.
do that, and then she was also able to make the expressions cooler.
Mm.
She was able to like give exaggeration to the expression that she was drawing the character in. And then she could also draw Disney style, Bleach style, and stuff like that. And it's like, she's so cool. So I always kept trying to draw differently, to like draw a different style, to do stuff like her. And that's how I was able to like learn how to draw a Pokemon style because of that. And when I joined staff, I literally had not a dime of knowledge on how to do sprites. And the Finnegan line was the first sprites that I actually made from made.
Made.
Besides my trial image, which was like a fusion
I wish you
fusion
could
sprite.
sprint in this game.
And I learned more how to do sprites and how to make them look different and how to scratch from the staff members at the art staff at the time, which was mainly Cesar, because she was the most experienced. She had the most experience as a spriter. And so I kept pushing myself and trying new things, or taking time when I wasn't doing sprites to still do sprites.
Garth looks like Harry Potter with long hair. Do you know how many times I heard that when I was growing up? I thought I were rid of that now.
I could show you a picture of my best friend who really does look like Harry Potter down to his glasses,
Oh boy.
but I'm not gonna. Because I don't want to upload it to any uploaders, and I'm
Right.
lazy.
Fair enough.
But he really does look like Harry Potter. Probably maybe around the third movie, fourth movie, where he's like maturing. It's pretty awesome.
One thing I actually did like about those was that as the character got like older, because obviously he was growing older himself, he literally grew as the character grew. It was one of the best things that they did.
That was great.
whether by intention or otherwise, because time is going to pass regardless. So you know.
Yeah. I really did like that, especially that Daniel Radcliffe. That was was
Yeah.
it him?
Daniel
Yes.
Radcliffe, yeah.
Thank God I got his name right.
Whereas my name is Jamie Ratcliffe, not Radcliffe, but I've had that
Jeez.
question, seriously.
I really
"Oh,
do
you're
like
related
that
to
he stick
Daniel."
around for all of them, though. He didn't just like halfway through decide, nah, I don't want to do the Harry Potter themes anymore.
They probably signed a contract to get him to do them all.
That's true.
Sleep well, Padfoot.
Good night,
Sleep
Padfoot,
well.
again. She did ask if we thought we'd be awake when she woke up, how long the stream was going to be. I'm like, I don't know how to answer that.
Probably not. I'm getting tired.
I'm doubtful.
Mm.
I really owe you.
Ow.
Thank you so much.
You gonna be okay by yourself?
I cannot cause more trouble for you than I already have.
I see.
Have
It's a
you
very
completed
cute
the
sprite.
Pokemon Sun Moon yet, Garthik?
No.
Oh, it's not that. I believe you.
Well, there you go.
Alicia. That's my name. Alicia Difta.
Alicia?
You didn't even know
Who's this dude sitting on the ground with the staff?
asking anything in return.
And you're, oh,
Whereas
yeah, you're way ahead of where you are in the game in the stream, but that's what I was talking about, Garth.
as a knight,
There's an old monk dude with a cane.
please find it in your heart to forgive me.
It's okay.
Hmm.
To answer whoever asked what Pokemon uses the Stomp Orb, you can find out by checking the wiki under special evolutionary items, and that will tell you.
And they also already answered it in chat anyway.
Oh well,
More than mere
Yeah.
Deleted.
this crisis that has befallen our
Because that's spoilers.
believe only the
but still, you can check it out in the wiki if you want to find out, along with any other question of like, oh, what is this summon? Summons what legendary, whatever.
The wiki is magical for all kinds of information on how to do stuff and what things are. Because
Yeah.
it's gathered by all the users, so if you find something out, you can add it to the wiki as well.
Do you want to be amused?
The title of the game is in the announcement bar below.
Yeah, by the by, I have the announcement bar stating what it is for a reason. Would you mind reading it? Please and thank you. Joking aside. Like, I know that was sassy, don't worry, I'm just kidding. The other thing would be, are they not feathers in his hair? No, they're not feathers.
Star Guardian, what are the odds of shiny Pokemon being able to wear the costumes in the future? Very likely, not right now. Focus is on Gen 7. That's gonna be the answer for everything until Gen 7 is finished.
Yep.
Liam is
Gen
great
7
3.
has taken over our lives.
Yeah.
Yes. We're not going to dissolve back into Gen 7. Apparently Mega Evolution is permanent. Yes. Yes, it is.
There was a time before the Rico that Mega Evolution could be temporary for 30 days or permanent, and the temporary was taken off to only have the permanent.
It
Yes.
was too expensive and you lost the orb, and it wasn't really worth it to do it temporarily.
Whose
Yeah.
voice is feminine? Since there are 3 feminine voices here, I am going to have to say, I don't know.
3 feminine voices, Jamie?
Oh my
There's
gosh.
4.
Which one of us is not feminine?
Shazzy, I bet.
It's probably me.
Excuse you. That masculine voice is me. I am Pig
The masculine voice is nude.
Hi guys, I'm Sai. It's Sai, I am Sai. Hi guys, I'm Sai.
Wow.
Hi.
Yes, Gen 7 is a nightmare for art staff.
It's a waking nightmare for the art staff.
No, you stop that.
Stop what?
No, not appropriate, Sai.
No, it's not.
I think you were also humming the same song I was about to start singing.
I was just humming.
Oh, okay.
Say, please.
No, say.
I can't even hum it?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead, Liz. Don't
Liz,
give-
as an R Liz?
Yes, there's an hour, Liz.
Okay, because I was saying I just messaged her on Skype. What's happening?
Garth, I'm working on a piece of art that I owe a user. May I post the work in progress? Yes.
My starter for Sun and Moon was Roll It. I adore it.
Roll it?
Litten.
Roll it.
Roll it. I'm gonna roll it down a hill.
Yes!
Jamie.
It's a round and adorable thing.
My starter for Pokemon Moon was Litten, and I didn't even have to try. I just automatically got a female.
Me too! Mine was
Yeah, I
female.
got a female Rowlet as well.
I had a female Litten and my partner got a Rowlet. Hilariously, one of his usernames that he uses for MMOs is actually the name of the evolution, Dartrix. He's been using Dartrix for about 7 years at least. So when I showed him the Pokemon, he went, "It's me!"
It's a me, a Joshua.
I'm sorry, did you mean it's literally Aaron if he were a Pokemon?
So yes, he is very excited. He is a Pokemon now.
That means that he's going to change his Sona.
No. His favorite Pokemon is still Kadabra.
My stepdad, he has Pokemon Sun, and he also has a Litten with a very inappropriate name.
Of course. You have to tell us what it is in the chat. Not the real
I know.
stream chat, though. You guys can't know it.
And the funny thing is, he was able to get it past the
The
sensors.
sensor.
Oh wow, this is creepy.
What am I looking at right here?
Apparently this guy wants to eat me.
Oh.
Is that how it's with A?
Is he snack? He's a snacky snack.
Is he?
He's a
it my new
slithery
husband?
snack. He's a slithery snack. That mouth, oh gosh.
I just keep
There.
using Heavenly Torrent.
Oh.
Such
I have a
slithery snack.
Popplio in my Pokemon Sun that I called Madonna.
Did you get 2 hot peppers? I think.
My starter is named Lynx, and I have I was able to find a Popplio that I called Current, and Taz gave me a Rowlet. I think it was Taz gave me a Rowlet that he was able to nickname Archimedes. And then I ended up finding out that Allie she started with a Rowlet, and she named hers Archimedes.
I was gonna
I
name
love
mine
it.
Artemis.
Oh
and in my
god,
way here.
this is creepy.
Props to anyone who knows what Guahir is from. Okay. So my dog rolled over in his sleep and scared himself. That was me censoring because I almost said something bad. Anyway, he rolled off the bed that he was laying on, and then sat up looking extremely confused, like, why did you push me off my bed?
At Liami, no, I have not played Yokai Watch, and at Jason, they aren't only males, it's red gender.
I don't
Yeah,
even know
all
what
s-
Yokai Watch
all-
is.
Jason, all starters have the same gender ratio, which is what was it, 87 or
Ooh.
I'm gonna go. I'm just gonna go to the decks. It's gonna be quicker and easier.
Yeah.
hold up.
7 males to 1 female. So.
There you go.
Well, that's a 7-to-1 ratio.
Yeah.
Which is
Some weird percentage that
87.5 to 12.5 ratio.
Yeah.
It's,
So it's yeah.
rare. It's not all male. It's not just Sun and Moon starters, it's literally every starter.
Mm-hmm.
No.
I enjoy starting out
And-
with emails.
Stop it.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm stopping myself.
Say naughty.
I'm stopping myself.
Say, please.
Frig.
I'm going to bop you with my inflatable hammer. It won't hurt, but it'll be funny.
Will it squeak?
Yes, it is one of those that you get from the carnivals and fairs, where you have to like throw rings at things. That's the kind
Squeaky
of
hammer.
what a hammer is.
Be careful,
Yes.
Garth might steal it.
No, he can't steal my hammer.
My hammer.
He has a real hammer.
My hammer.
He has the admin hammer.
No,
I
your
have
squeaks.
the
I
inflatable.
want it.
No, it's
Give it
my
to me.
squeaky.
No, mine.
No.
You can have the admin one. I want the
What is
squeaky.
with
I'll trade
what
you
is
for that.
with what's with Snack Snack character? It's like
He's
It-
weird. I don't know. He's
his
creepy.
He's creepy.
his face just keeps.
Ugh. Yeah. No, stop it. I don't like his face. He's like, yeah. You should hear his voice.
And one eye gets bigger and the other one's like smaller than his face. Like his mouth gets really wide.
Yeah.
So
And
Jamie,
it just
Mm.
stop.
what's with the feather? What's with the feathers in your ears?
There are no feathers. What are you on about?
Well, he has like nice bedazzled earrings with feathers on them.
No, there's no feathers. I don't know what you're on about.
Bedazzled.
Sure about that?
Yeah, there's no feathers.
So what do you call them?
Not feathers.
So they're gills?
Yeah, they're gills. He has-
Defense?
He has some lovely gills behind his ears.
Sorry, everyone.
What?
Sorry that he has gills behind his ears.
I know, God. I didn't realize there was a problem with gills behind the ears.
No telling nothing. All turning back to where we began.
Obviously, we're joking.
Yeah.
Testing.
It's
Fragments
not an
in
inflatable
the
admin hammer.
galaxy.
Mine is just an inflatable MIT hammer, and for some reason he wants it because it squeaks.
Accurate.
Nasty noise detected.
No,
I
it's
love
mine.
it.
Delirium unsuspected.
Mine.
Say,
What?
Mine.
what are you
Point it
doing?
back.
That's an appropriate song.
It
My
is.
dog's
though?
toy squeaks.
It is. Yeah, it is. It is. Ah.
Static to
Oh, sorry, Cade. He just jumped on my bed. He's not
Squeak
supposed to be
it.
jumping.
Squeak it all you want.
Don't
I
squeak.
can't. He stole it.
Squeak.
I
You'll
want it.
drive Jamie crazy.
Papa.
Mm,
I want it.
now he wants his toy.
I
That's
want
my
it.
squeaky hammer, in case
I
anyone
want
can
it.
hear it.
I want it. Give
What,
me it
what do I
back.
get in return?
Nothing. Give me it.
I can't have it.
You get
unless
you
give
get
me
mod
something.
ship. Give it.
Yeah.
I don't think
So
that's
Jamie,
true.
what's attack? ATAKK. Defend.
Mind.
Defense.
Look at mind.
Me.
Defense. Resist. And
My dog stole the
spirit.
toy. So if any squeaking happens, I apologize, because that's actually him now, not
No,
me.
I want it. Give me it.
No,
It's mine.
he's my dog toy.
Well, you're not an MIT anymore, then are you?
Oh, that's just abuse of power.
I disagree.
Rude.
Squeaky toy.
I disagree. It's a squeaky toy. Squeaky
Oh,
toy.
and
Yes. Okay.
That's my dog. I'm sorry. I can't take the toy from him. He's trying to eat my hand when I do.
No.
I love how Garth is going ballistic.
I want it.
Hi.
Oh, this quick toy.
It reminds me of that comic where there's like a dog and it has like a toy in its mouth, and he goes, "Play? No take. Only throw."
that was my
Fox
old
man.
dog.
Right here.
I had to do a thing
jump
where
up.
it was like I have two toys and I hold one up and she looks at the toy in my hand and drops whatever's in her mouth so I can throw the toy and pick the other one up.
He's running across my room with a toy in his mouth.
For
look,
the
you
He's
can
trying
hear
to
s-
hide it from me.
Look, even your sword has a feather.
Oh my gosh.
You mean a gill?
What's
Come
the
on.
feathers? What are you on about?
Oh, excuse me, Gil.
You can't take your toy and hide it. You have to bring it in here.
I went to SeaWorld the other week, and I sent you all the pictures. And
Yes.
Every single time we walked past some flamingos, I would start yelling at Allie, Oh, look at all the bueno, enfermísimo. Mira, mira, chica, mira.
Shiny hype.
Where's my toy case?
That's the image I'm talking about, just so you guys know. Please throw, no take, only throw.
Just throw it with the dog still attached.
It's so true though.
It's so very accurate to what's going on right now.
Say. Garf, it's say.
We should draw a say version.
No.
We got
Joe
my
Say version
4-year-old
with you
sister
holding
some
In
squeaking
fairness,
shoes.
I'm the one with the squeak. I love squeaky toys. I do. I don't know why.
My squeaky toy.
I
Dogs
have
are
a squeaky toy.
You cannot have mine. Don't you also
I had
have
to
a
buy you
toy?
a replacement because you forgot your other one in Leeds.
I have a squeaky toy.
Don't you have an
Dear.
oinking pig
Yeah,
thing
I have a
too?
pig that oinks.
Make it oink.
Okay.
I want my dog to hear it.
We got my 4-year-old sister squeaky shoes and the dog went mental.
Are you ready?
Ella's just sweet though.
Do you know how hard it was to? Do you know how hard it is to buy a squeaky toy online when you don't know what it sounds like? I had to find one that
Yeah.
makes actual pig noise and not a squeaking sound.
That's
I
My
like the
dog's-
cutscenes.
Yeah, right?
My dog is
Enemies.
cocking his head every time your pig oinks. It's very cute. Hey, come here, bring me your toy. Come here. Oink.
oh my god, I
Come
love
here, you
it
can
so
have the
much.
pig if you come over here. He's across the room from me in the corner farthest from my bed where he's trying to not be. So, he's, yeah. Oink, oink.
Super.
It's just talking to you.
Yes. Come here.
Look how happy he is.
He's got
This is
the
I know.
This is our world.
That face when he's playing with the pig toy, though.
I can't help but smile, I'm sorry. Ooh,
Is the pig
Dargan.
toy a squeaky toy?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize that it was for a dog. Apparently someone's dog has the same one, but it's green.
Okay, I'm done.
Shadow 1993 has the same pig. Oink,
I'm
oink.
gonna stop oinking.
Aw.
Glow.
I lied.
These
I will
cutscenes.
trade you
I
my
love how-
inflatable squeaking bandhammer if
that's
I can
Darkin.
have the oinky toy.
No.
I love how there's a majestic cutscene going on and it's just
Oink 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 oink.
Oh, it's so beautiful.
This is cool though.
Oh, is that toy hanging by its leg?
If my dog needs to go out for walkies.
Can I go for walkies?
Walkies!
No.
Jeez, do I need to walk all of you? Can
Yes.
I be one of those dog walkers that has like 10 dogs around
Yes.
them?
Tenseis.
Cool.
No. One say. If there was more than one say, let's face it, the world would implode.
One Olu,
Probably.
one Enna, and one Bobtail Espeon. And an Ovi squeaky mousy thing. All on leashes.
Yes.
Just,
It'd be 10 times worse if you had to take a Connie out walkies.
yeah, don't get
I am big enough to do so. Just let me point that out.
She'll
She
still
is-
flippin' drag you.
She
No,
is,
wait.
by her own admission, 9
I
feet
said
tall.
flip.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
No, I know this time that I said flipped. I said flipping.
Amy Who's-Its,
Mm.
being as I am a very large snick, I am able to probably keep Connie in line on a leash. In no other way. Actually, most of the time she's keeping me in line, so that's pretty entertaining. Connie's super helpful, Connie.
Connie, chameleon.
Oh my god, I'm so glad you did that because I was thinking it. I was trying to think of the other lyrics to see if that was even appropriate to say.
Yes.
Oh, this is
be
karma.
unimpressed.
She's dead and gone. hate that song.
Why?
But I don't know, I just changed the lyrics to She's Dead and Gone.
You come and go. You come and go. Living would be easy if your colors were like my dreams. Red, gold, and green.
Anyway, so does
Red,
anyone have any
gold,
questions? Because I'm thinking about
green.
ending the stream in 10 minutes, so... You know, if you have
Let's ask
questions, now is
questions,
the time.
We'll try not to go off on a giant 20-minute tangent about them as well.
As usual.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. It's probably
Also,
why
the
some of
squeaky
the...
toys.
Yes!
Look, I like the squeakies, shut up.
Oink.
Okay, so oinking take also is always going to trump cool anime intros.
Agreed.
So there.
Very agreed. I can't break that rock. I can break these cuffs!
Wait. Oh yeah. Liz, how are you going to sit on the shoulder of a snake? Snakes don't have shoulders.
Snakes don't have shoulders.
You can take a position on my head if you like. Sparky will be up there, so don't squish her.
have
Or eat her.
butts.
Yes, they do.
Didn't we have a
There's a whole-
debate about this the other day?
I cleared up that debate, okay?
No, snakes
And
don't
apparently I
have butts.
cleared it up too well.
No. Snakes don't have butts.
Yes, they do.
No,
It's
no
just
butts.
not appropriate to discuss in the chat.
No,
Oh.
You got the booty.
you don't understand. Yes, they can poop, but they don't have a butt.
Oh, not in the butt in the normal sense. Yes, you're right. This is true. Yes, there is no buttocks.
Buttocks.
Buttocks. Buttock. It's a fun word to say. Okay, that is entirely enough of spamming that link. MLPSU Pokemon person.
Who cycles the Garth art?
Cycles,
like-
what?
Two
Garth
cycles to
does.
Garth art. Garth.
Me.
Garth cycles to Garth art.
Do you
Garth
guys
does
ever
all the work. We just sit here
Yeah.
and talk.
do you guys ever go to conventions?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. I have actually
Uh.
worked PAX for the last 3 years in a row, and it is extremely fun because Seattle has one of the biggest PAX conventions.
I go to PAX Oz every year.
I
Yes.
I head to MegaCon in Florida almost every year.
I'm too broke to go to cons. And I live in New York, and New York has a bunch of cons, but I'm too broke to go to cons.
It's
Have you
expensive
considered
to
getting
live in New
fixed?
York.
Yeah, New York and Florida are two of the three states that
Is that a
have
wolf? That's a wolf. It's gonna get me. Ah!
You should get it
constant
first.
conventions.
Speaking of cons, I think isn't Newt going to the 14 con or whatever it was, the Final Fantasy thing. What is it called?
PAX is a convention run by the Penny Arcade guys. They have like 4 of them now: PAX Oz, PAX Prime, PAX West, and another one I can't remember the name of.
I know, Musir. PAX also has several locations on the West Coast, including Seattle and LA. So if you live on the West Coast, probably not in Oregon. I don't think they have a Portland one, but Seattle and LA would be your best bet if you wanted to know what PAX is.
Yes.
I
It's
saw that.
yeah,
say.
it's just a
Yeah.
kind of gaming convention, kind of like
I don't go to PAX.
general sort of nerdiness convention.
There's no. I don't think there's a PAX here on the East Coast, or at least
There
close to where I
is-
live.
There is
New
this
York
PAX
does
East.
one,
Yeah, I can't go
and
to
they
New
also
York.
have PAX East.
It's too early to tell.
But Lord.
But yeah, Jamie, which is the convention that the FC is going to
I have no
in
idea.
London? Because I know Niet's going to it as well.
Is he?
Well, that's what Oz was saying, I believe. It's like, oh, I know that Newt's going. Well, new West.
As far as
Skylar
I'm
the
aware, that's not
potato.
the case. He hasn't told me that.
They started
I don't know.
fan potatoing when they answered my questions.
Fan
I'm just gonna
potatoes.
fan potatoing.
That's adorable. Is that when you roll around? Just,
Yes, and you turn into French fries.
What? That would involve a knife. I don't think that's okay to do.
No. Just lots of rolling and excite. You vibrate apart into French fries, and then there's several of you. It's adorable.
Okay.
There's no badness involved here.
It's kind of cool that the characters after all of this will make comments.
Oh yeah?
That's kind of cool. I like that. They just sort of discuss with her. It's like, oh, can't believe we managed to fend them off. Oh, the enemies are attracted to us for some reason. Is it because I can see them? Stuff like that. It's kind of cool.
Night vision. PAX Oz is a thing. It's in Melbourne.
Melbourne.
And if you don't work, Melbourne knows it's in Australia.
Yes.
So-
So you don't actually have to go to America from Australia to go to a PAX.
Not saying anything about that.
I have been
Yeah,
wanting to
it
go
was
to the
lovely.
Comic-Con. I've been wanting to go to the Comic-Con here in Florida, but it's like it's some hours away to get to, and it's really big.
Again, it's like I would love to go to a Comic-Con, but one, I don't like crowds. Two, I'm broke. Three,
Same.
I'd feel awkward not dressing up.
Why?
I don't like dressing up. I know they just go not dressing up, but it's like
If people
I don't
go
like
and they don't
crowds.
dress up and they're asked what they are, they can just say that they're background people.
Yep.
And everyone accepts
Yeah, you're an
it.
NPC.
I'm an NPC.
I was a background person in this anime. I'm good.
I always wanted to dress up, but I don't have the money or the space to.
It's like I
dress.
definitely don't have the funds to go to a convention.
I can't
But
even
if,
replace
like-
my computer, let alone dress up.
But it's like if you know, like when I do eventually go to England, if we're gonna be doing cons, I'd definitely go because we probably have our own table for Poke Farm.
I haven't. I got mad because I missed Holiday Matsuri, which is a Christmas convention, anime convention.
Cool.
But I have been like trying to research the booths, the prices of booths, and Artist Alley,
I
to
love Artist Alley.
because I've been wanting to get a booth for a convention and have PFQ stuff there
Wicked.
on the booth.
Yeah, I want to do an Artist Alley thing one day as well, but it's like, what do...
It's like, I don't think I'd ever be comfortable dressing up.
You don't
Or-
have to. That's the thing. The
I know.
whole-
I'm just like talking like, you know, just in general. It's like I know I want to be comfortable with you know, like
It's like literally everyone at conventions has the same social issues and anxieties that we have, so it's like, I don't want to
Yeah.
dress up, and everybody's like, okay, that's totally cool.
Mhm,
Super
mhm.
accepting, because we're like, okay.
Then you get me
PAX
in a
is like-
Lucario costume, and I'm just like, hi.
PAX is the only place I can go that has a huge crowd that I don't freak out about.
Yeah, it's because I'm surrounded by a bunch of people who are like-minded who also don't want to be touched by strangers. So they give you nice wide spaces, even though they're like crammed into small spaces.
Mm-hmm. It's a Doge.
oh
PFQ in Artist Alley.
frick. I gotta
Why?
yell.
Who is? There is a chicken smoothie link in the chat.
I just an image leak of horned Arcanine.
Hey, my eggs already hatched.
Oh my god.
I know. Nope. Almost.
Is there a reason why that chicken smoothie link is there?
I don't know. I can't remove it.
Yeah, but
I would remove it.
what is it linked to?
It's
I
a
assume-
horn.
Cool.
A picture.
Oh,
That's
okay.
pretty cool. I like that.
That's a nice picture. I assumed it was one of the click my adoptable link things.
That's why I was saying if it was, I was going to remove it, but it was a work in progress thing, and I liked it, so it was worth it.
It's very pretty.
Ah, okay.
PAXs are also wonderful in the fact that if you do feel like you need to get away from the crowd, they actually have quiet rooms.
hmm
Typically, anyway.
They have quiet rooms and people are strictly forbidden from being loud. Or even
Yeah, they
some
have
rooms
quiet
they
rooms
don't
with,
let
like-
you talk at all.
They have like coloring in and stuff as well, which is cool. It's relaxing and stuff.
Mm-hmm. There was one at Seattle PAX where they allowed you to borrow headphones and some sort of tablet, some off-brand tablet, but they loaded Netflix onto it and allowed people to check them out. You had to hand in your ID and be like, "I'm borrowing this," so I can zone out and ignore everybody.
Nice.
But it was preloaded to the anime movie section.
That makes sense.
It was great.
Right, it is indeed about 8 o'clock, so I'm gonna start wrapping up now, guys.
Okie dokie.
There was at one of the Anime Day conventions. They had a tea room, and the tea room, in the tea room, there was board games that you could play and buy tea, different types of tea from across the world.
Hey, no.
And yeah,
In the tea room, you can buy tea.
mumbling. Sorry.
No, I'm just
Darth is
playing
being
with
snarky.
you. Come on.
Gosh, Garth. I'm gonna make Novi cry, and then I'm gonna have to beat you up with my inflatable hammer
That's my job.
and make you
But-
squeak.
It's my job.
In the tea room, you'd be able to, after you got yourself some tea, if you wanted to, you could sit at like little tables, floor tables, like
Japanese style tables.
yeah,
Nice.
That's awesome.
and play little mini games. But you had to be low. You had to talk lowly, so everyone could enjoy their tea, and relax and whatnot.
That's awesome.
My only problem was I went to that convention after I had healed from my leg injury, so I couldn't sit on my knees anymore.
Oh.
And I can't sit on my knees anymore, actually. It bothers my knee. So I was like sitting crisscross and I'm like, I can't do this authentically anymore, I'm sad.
Aw.
Oh.
But I love the pumpkin tea.
Pumpkin tea is yummy.
I've been drinking salted caramel tea and blueberry tea and just Earl Grey. And Earl Grey is just great.
Straight Earl Grey is probably one of my favorites. I also really like that lavender tea that we had.
Just saying, there is someone asking for a quick critique. I will wait for critique to be done and then I'm going to be going.
That's right, and then-
Then you're gonna wait a few minutes.
I am clicking.
'cause-
Oh, Photobucket, could you please cooperate?
I dislike PhotoBucket.
I really
I-
just like.
Shameless plug for our image uploader.
That exists, and you can use it.
Yeah.
It's great,
I love
by the
this.
way.
I know you were joking, but Novi is a sweet little cinnamon roll.
She is though.
She is a sweet cinnamon.
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 There you
I
go.
like hibiscus tea as well. Hibiscus is lummy. Yes, I said lummy on
Ear
purpose.
gray red? What's ear gray?
Special.
Ear gray. Ear gray tea.
Yeah, great. Yes, totally.
I
They
live
don't-
off coffee. I have iced coffee because it's hot here in Australia. Yay, summer.
Those sprites look pretty cool, though the colors are a little dark that you can't tell, like the detail of the pants. And the detail of the pants are where the pants end and the shirt starts. And the red is a little bold. Even though it's like Homestuck characters, like the red.
I don't think Homestuck characters have like the inner ears different color than the skin. It's like, yeah, it's a shading, but that's way too bold of a red to have on the inner ears.
No, just red in general, like the Pokemon edits.
Yeah, no, I
Red
know.
sprites. It's red when Pokemon sprites, when they use red, they use like a duller red or an off or like a pinkish color.
They like to use it like orangey red more than a red.
First thing that pops to mind is Leedian.
Star
Yeah.
Guardian wants to hear Novi's Pika impression.
And I will read the full thing. It's, can Novi do her Pika impression? I've never heard it.
Yes.
I can,
Do you want to?
if I'm asked politely.
God.
I think that was polite, wasn't
Polite? I thought it was.
You can say no if you don't want to. I am about to
You don't
end,
have
so.
to. We can
I'll
end with
do-
Novi's Pika-ing.
I'll do one. Sure. Let me just.
Just again
Hold
into the groove.
No, I'm checking to see if my parents are like knocked out.
Oh, yeah, best not to do
Oh,
it
yeah,
then.
that's
Just
the
don't
thing.
do it.
No, no,
'Cause it's
no.
loud.
I could do a quiet one. Maybe some other stream when it's like midday here
Yeah.
and no one's home. I can do a better one. But Pikachu.
Oh
There you
dear
go.
God, it's too cute. Ugh,
I hurt.
my heart breaks.
Pika, 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 Pikachu.
Oh God.
Oh my God.
Hey, Novi.
Mm-hmm.
You oinked at her.
That oink squeak is cute.
Oh my God, I love that winking pig.
Oh, my arm's just cracked like 5 times.
Yeah.
Probably sleeper.
Why?
Because sleep is the thing that normal people do, and if we're going to pretend to be normal, you should probably pretend to at least sleep.
Ah, you're funny.
Staff being normal. Yeah, yeah. The black colors are too dark and the red is too bold. Like, you can like use like the color of like the Pikachu cheeks that are a nice, that
Muted.
goldish color, muted. Ladian, Voltorb, Pokeball color. Better. But
I like
it looks
Ladian's
good.
red.
Also, with horns on Pokemon, you can't hardly see the detail with the horns. You could use a shading to help with that. A shading to like help like place where the horns are and like detail the outlining of the horns.
I was just reminded for some reason about the thing I was doing earlier when I was breaking before I started streaming.
Oh God.
I can't show it.
Don't do it. Don't do it, Garth.
Come on and slam, and welcome to the gym.
Oh no, you did it. You jerk. Have that out of my head.
And now it's
Type
back.
no, you are very late. We're actually shutting down. Like 5 minutes.
Yeah, sorry, we're off.
Come on
I
in.
just pulled like one hair.
Come on in.
Slam.
And welcome to the
Jam.
yeah, your jam.
Jam.
No, I hate you both.
Jamja.
Jam, 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 jam.
And Novi did Pika.
Yeah, you
You
missed
did.
it. You missed one whole Pika. How could you?
A few
There was more
Pikas
than one
actually.
Pika.
No. No, 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 no. No, no, no. One. Shh. One.
One Pika.
Yeah.
One Pika only.
Anyway. I am gonna end this because I'm done. I'm tired. Mentally tired, I mean. Like, I'm not... I don't need to sleep. I'm just kind of like, okay, now's the time to stop. I'm done. I can't.
Just so people, I guess aren't informed or whatever. When do you think the next stream is gonna be?
Never.
Got you.
Ever.
Never.
Okay.
When it happens.
Seriously, I don't know. When things calm down, like, the main reason I did this is because I was like, okay, well, I'm not doing anything. I'm kind of relaxed right now. One of the reasons I didn't actually do a stream is because there's been a lot of negativity regarding the mod apps. And there have been some people that have messaged me and they've been very positive, and believe me, you guys have helped me deal with this a lot better. But I got the feeling like I was gonna say something, you know what I mean? And it wouldn't
Yeah.
have been appropriate at all. And it's like, how can I, if I feel like I'm gonna say something and it's not going to be appropriate, I really shouldn't be putting myself in that situation, because if I do something inappropriate, who's going to hold me accountable? Myself? That isn't going to go with people. Like, yes, I will hold myself accountable, don't get me wrong, but if I behave in an inappropriate way, it's going to stick. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, okay, I'm just not going to do it. I'm better off not doing it. You know, it wouldn't be worth it in the end, but I got past it. I was up at like 4 in the morning. So, whatever. I'm doing a quick stream, and it lasted for 2 hours. So
Skylar, darling, what's your last question before we end?
Yeah, go on. One more. One more. You can have one more question.
I bet you the last question is, Garth, will you marry me?
No,
Oh.
I'm more
that's a
interested in say.
That was me asking, though.
Oh, I thought you
Well.
were. I thought you were like the last question from them.
I think saying Garth are best friends is Omega Reploided. Omega Reploided?
Besties.
in the site chat. Yes, besties.
Negativity like sore losers. Not even sore losers. For some, it was just typically people that were like, "Oh, I don't like the new MIT picks. I've never seen them do this or do that." And it's like, okay, I've never seen anyone land on the moon. That's kind of a ridiculous point to make. So because you didn't see it, it didn't happen. It's like, come on, man, chill.
What is the Q in OFQ? Well, there's no OFQ. Bye. Question done.
PFQ.
The PFQ. Well,
Quesadilla.
there have been a lot of jokes about this in the past. In the first stream, it was quesadilla. And then when the quote-of invasion happened, it became PF quote-of. Jokingly, of course.
Yeah.
As for the real meaning behind the Q, it is... Quick, end the stream. Quick. Quick, close it down. Jamie, what are you
Not
doing?
Mm-hmm.
Come
Oh,
on.
I'm
The
sorry.
real
I'm
meaning
sorry.
is
What?
PFQ.
I'm sorry, what? I completely, I zoned out. What was that?
She's trying to do a fade to black Sopranos end.
Oh,
The
no.
joke is...
Where it ends in mid-sentence.
No, look.
What?
Look what
No
Gray,
take.
look what Gray
Holy
did.
throw.
I don't know how to say your name. It's Gray,
Gray.
maybe?
Gray?
Gray? I
Not
don't know.
take. Only throw.
Brave.
Ah,
Yes.
oh my god, it's
Just,
awesome.
just throw it while he's like holding on to it. And it's like,
These angry eyebrows.
I
oh,
thought they were feathers.
no, they're not. There's no feathers. But
Yeah. The Q in PFQ is Pokefarm Jamie, shut it down.
No.
Jamie.
Every time you tell him to shut it down, he's going to leave it open 5
Yeah.
minutes longer.
5 minutes. So we're open till 9 o'clock. Got you.
Dang.
But no, to make say happy, I will ask Garth, will you marry me? No.
Oh.
No.
Like, right, even if Say asks me, like, right now, the answer is no, because she's
Oh.
not here, and I literally can't marry her because she isn't here. If she was here, the answer would be yes.
Could you
Yeah,
imagine
good say.
faxing it in?
So, I don't know, maybe Say should consider, I don't know, coming here, like, a bit quicker, like now. Yesterday,
Oh.
maybe, I don't know, just a suggestion.
Yes.
Yeah,
say.
get good say.
I love how everyone just gives her crap.
Everyone gives me crap. I'm already giving myself enough crap.
Gosh.
Get good say. Gosh.
I love you. Say.
Novi, get good.
Hey, Say. Hey,
What?
Say.
Wait,
Okay.
wait.
Here's how you make it better. You ready?
That's the noise my butt makes.
Your butt is a pig.
Yeah.
I nearly said something. I need to go.
I'm
Maybe it's time for you to
pig.
close the stream so that you don't say things now.
Because I kind of was
He's-
talked about and I missed it. No, we've seen that like 50 times at this point. Star. No offense. I don't mean that in a bad way. It's like we have
No.
seen it.
Are you sure it's Star you're meaning to talk to, not the other person?
No, it's Star Streams Girl.
Oh, okay.
Not Star
I haven't seen
Guardian.
that.
Angry eyebrows. Oh dear.
Not take. Only throw.
Oh dear.
Did you go outside with the other dogs? I
No.
don't think they came and got you. How rude. Oh,
Brilliant.
wonderful.
Anyway, but yeah, the queue is like there's quick quesadilla. I had like a list that I wrote out. I can't.
Quick quesadilla.
It was
Kodev.
Kodev.
No, guys, it's Poker Farm quiet.
Pokefarm quiet. We've got to whisper. Hi guys. Welcome to my Let's Play.
This is going to be the world's quietest Let's Play. We're trying to overthrow Markiplier.
And quiet. Let's play failed. I love the emotes that the characters are doing in the background.
I know, right?
Like they're actually saying period, space, period, sideways D.
Right. I'm off. That's it.
Alright.
Gartha, you're a potato. I am.
He's the potato.
I am.
potato.
I am. No. You got it wrong. I'm not a
Hmm?
potato.
Yes, it's
I am
potato.
the potato.
Oh, dang.
I make some high quality mash.
Oh.
I God, Garth.
I actually do. My mum told me how to make mash, and it was like, oh my lord, I can make mashed potatoes.
Secret to good mashed potatoes is cut it, end the stream.
Oh,
There's
okay.
an Irish place that makes really good bangers and mash, and I love it.
Yes.
I don't know
Okay.
what they put in the potatoes, but
Right.
they're just great.
Now it's time to say goodbye.
Goodbye, people.
Thank you for joining. Sorry if I blow out anyone's ears because I'm loud.
Do me a favor, Sai.
Hmm?
Tell people the secret.
Okay, the secret, what Q means is, alright, it stands for Poke Farm